Really, I just saw a couple people is out here talking about Mary J. Blige and Misa Hylton and don't know it. And it's always going to be your usual suspects that want to jump in and join the conversation because it's trending, you know, they want to talk about it, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, yo, I heard two particular vloggers, female vloggers, and they were talking about this. And the first thing I said to myself, I said, oh, they don't know what they're talking about. Which is many times when I catch these conversations, these people don't know what they're talking about. Like I said, guys, I'm not going to be on camera today if you just tune it in. If that bothers you, see you around. Um, a lot of the stuff that's been spoken about Misa Hylton and Mary J. Blige is crazy. Like I heard one that said that Misa and Vado had been together for years. The only confirmation that I know from for a fact outside of Harlem is that they only been dating for like maybe a year, year and a half. See what I mean? So that was one misconstrued fact that we got attentive to. Then it was Mary J. Blige was trying to start a record label. No, Mary J. Blige wasn't trying to start a record label. Mary J. Blige had actually started a record label before. And I know this correctly because we promoted her artist, which was Star Shell. Y'all can go look her up. She'll come up, Star Shell. And she had this record company along with Kendor Mass. I forgot, I think his name was Kendor Massenberg or whatever. He used to be over at what the hell is it? I'm trying to think. Motown. Used to be over at Motown Records. And so he came from over at Motown Records and then they linked. I think it was business initially, and then they just started dating. And then later on they got married. But Mary already had a record label. See, that's what I mean, the difference between people like me that was actually around and could tell you. I'm going to break down some other things for you too, because I can't stand with these vloggers. They're getting thirsty now. And so I watched this one, that particular chick, if your name is Shy Diddy Call, that wacko ass motherfucker. I went and watched, I went over there and watched her, whatever. I don't speak about her too much. I just go over there and say, guys, I'm not going to be on camera today. I'm off camera. If that bothers you, I'm sorry, but I'm very tired. I was hanging out. I'm starting my birthday shenanigans. As a matter of fact, let me put my Cash App in here for the people that do fuck with me. Plus, we're gonna be on a lot of the move this week naturally. So, guys, make sure you hit the Cash App, hit the Cash App up, and support the channel. I see so many people getting support for replaying videos. Like literally, people was getting donations for replaying videos. I'm like, but the real stuff, nah, we can't support that. Anyway, Mary J. Blige had a record label before. It was alongside with her then now ex-husband, Kendra Massenberg. And I forgot what the record company was called. They even had a name for it. But I remember that first artist, because we helped with the promotion of her. Her name was Star Shell. And if any of my people that worked with me, y'all remember Star Shell. You understand what I'm saying? On a long list, a litany of other different artists that you guys will probably never heard of, but we know them. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of them. So anyway, long story short, as we sat there, we had this conversation or whatever. I want to keep in mind that Vado and Misa have not been dating for years. Maybe a year and a half, maybe almost 2 years, but definitely not years, like one female vlogger post put it out there. So I want to dispel that one. Number two, that's Puff's first baby mom. You understand what I'm saying? That's Puff's first baby mom. Please do not get that mistaken, like she's some chicha, some beja that just came out of nowhere. That's Justin's mama. You understand what I'm saying? The oldest out of all the kids. So that's his mom. Straight out of Mount V, Bronx, what's happening? Harlem, what's happening? What's shaking? You already know the dope. You know what she did. But that's one dispelment. And then I say another dispelment is this other female vlogger. She said it clearly, every time when it's a man or because I'm going to show you how Diddy's up in this now. But every time I notice this, when it's a black man or a black woman, you have some other black person screaming how they're poor. Help me, I'm poor. You know what I'm saying? You got somebody black explain it to you. And 9 times out of 10, that black person, that Latin person that's talking all that, they grew up in poverty or currently living in poverty. Yes, it is about that. So the first go-to is talking about Misa. Yeah, she must be going broke. And I just at the top of my lungs, I wanted to be like, bitch, Misa got more motherfucking money than you do, ho. Like the audacity, this I don't know what it is. It's just like it's weird to hear these YouTube, and I hate using that word. It's weird because this other female podcast who uses that word all the time because she has a limited vocabulary and it just gets on my nerves. But this is weird, son. We got normal podcasters that might see, I don't know, $400 a month of your AdSense if you're lucky. And you out here, you're running around talking about who's broke and who ain't broke and who having a hard time, or when people put that little title in their shit, they say, "Oh, so and so is down bad. Diddy's down bad," or "That's nasty work." They're grabbing clinic, how you call it, clinicals or clinic. How do you say that shit? It's clinicals or clinicals. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's one of the two. But when you're basically diving into other cultures, grabbing their words. You're not even using the word in the right connotation. It's not what it was intended to be used for. You understand what I'm saying? And so when I hear these women online, because that's what they do, most of them are very bad actresses. These bitches are sitting up there trying to tell you who going broke or who ain't going broke. Ask that fucking whore when's the last time she sold $20 million. Ask one of them whores when's the last time they sold $20 million, and I'll shut the fuck up. You understand what I'm saying? Tell me that. Because I find it real strange that motherfuckers that there's literally some people online that are literally fucked up, bouncing from house to house, not knowing where the next Hooper Eats meal's gonna come from. Bitches they ain't changed bras and socks in months. You understand what I'm saying? The bitch upper lip might be a little bit stronger than it usually is. You understand what I'm saying? And the whole time you sitting back and like, bitch, just hold on. You gonna be all right. And then it'd be the same type of archetype of a chick that be online talking about who. It's always the same two mantras. What they doing? Where they at? What you find out? Da da da. These are the most pervasive fucking voyeur class in society I've ever seen in my life. It's like you live with. What point did we get to? We live our life wondering what other people's lives are about, people that are actually living and make money off of it. Now, continue on with Mary J. One of the things that I found prominent and I got a lot to say about this because it's just getting to the point now where it's getting pathetic. There's somebody said, "How are we going to implement Diddy? Diddy has something to do with this." I'm gonna read it back to you in a minute or whatever. But listen, man, Puff ain't going broke. Misa damn sure ain't broke. All right. Like, why don't you like from now on look up and see how much a hoe is worth first? I don't mean call you no hoe, Misa. You know what I mean? Well, she from the town, she know. You know what I'm saying? But won't you go and look and see what a bitch is worth before you start talking about a hoe? And then before you start talking about if a hoe broke or not, make sure that you got more money in the bank than the said woman you talking about, because the shit don't make no sense. That's like me. I drive let me see. I drive a fucking a 2004 Corolla, right? And I'm talking about the nigga that's in the Bentley. Well, I don't understand Bentley problems because I have a fucking Toyota Corolla. I mean, how fucking hard is this? You don't understand Bentley talk because you down there with the Toyota Corollas. And y'all allow these motherfuckers to come almost cosplay with you and be like, okay, today I'm going to pretend like I'm smart. Okay, today I'm going to pretend like I'm a lady. Okay, today I'm going to pretend like I'm an equestrian. Okay, today I'm going to pretend like all this pretending shit is killing me online right now, dog. It's blowing my whole, you know what I mean? Like, it's just the amount of pretending. So when I hear a bitch come out her mouth and say, Misa's going broke, Diddy's going broke, colloquialism. There we go. Colloquialism. I get to myself and I look up and I say, yo, what the fuck is going on in society? And particularly black society. They want to divulge and they want to tear apart and unpack Misa Hylton and Mary J. Blige's motherfucking relationship. The relationship has been throwing business. And if I had to make a guess, and I'm gonna say it to the rest of y'all motherfuckers, and this is not for the dumb people in the back, this is for people that know me and know what I'm talking about. And I'm gonna segue back here to Mary in a minute, but I gotta talk about this, and I should have put it in the title and I didn't. The other day, I put up a clip. It was actually the day before yesterday, or maybe even yesterday. I put up a clip about Mace talking about whether or not he was gonna go down to the trail of Puff. Nigga, bring your ass the fuck down there. If you don't bring your ass the fuck down there, Reverend, what it's gonna do is if the motherfucker wins or loses, your shit gonna look different for the rest of your life. You may not realize it right now, but it will come up. Trust me when I tell you this. Bring your ass down there at least one time so people can see your face. Take a couple pictures. You like fucking pictures, but Mace, trust me, if it ain't Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, fucking Friday, this is your home, especially Manhattan. Ain't no fucking reason you shouldn't be down there. We use the number one artist, nigga. Fuck out of here. After Big is you and Locks. Do we disagree? After Big is you and Locks. You understand what I'm saying? So like make sure you just, show up, B. Just show up. That's all. It shouldn't even have been no discussion. Like no matter what's going on, whatever, whatever. And I hate to say it like this, Puff. I hope you would have did the same for him. And that's a question that keeps coming up with some of the people that I know. Cause some of the people are like, yo, and I gotta keep it a B. Like some of my people are like, yo, son, you going real hard for this shit, whatever, whatever. And I'm like, yo, that's my team. Like, if I was on your team, you would appreciate me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's the shit that be blowing my mind. If I was on your team, you be rooting for me. So it's like, since you're not on the team of motherfuckers, and I don't mean necessarily the team, I mean like I worked for this company for years, like a decade plus. You know what I'm saying? Over at Bad Boy. And I have a lot of people that want me to throw everything I had away for them because it doesn't fit their narrative of what they're trying to sell. So I went and I checked to see what some of these other people were selling since they didn't like my narrative. And when I go check them out and see what they're selling, what you quickly find is you find they ain't selling shit, bro. You know what they selling? They selling trauma. They selling drama. They selling replaying people's videos and giving a dissertation of what they think about the video, like somebody gives a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, and these people, they donate to destruction. That's the best way I could put it. People out here donating to destruction. You will find very few people that are stand up people. Thank you, shot by Devin Chase. You will find very few people out here that are literally wholeheartedly wanting to see you succeed, man. In like 2025, most people they don't. They want you to, oh man, they want you to be over. They want you to be over. And I hate it when you get situations, whether it's Misa, whether it's Barry. This is what arouses people now, seeing people's destruction. And I said, that ain't no taints of the light or the God. That's the taints of the devil, dog. That's what demons do. You understand what I'm saying, nigga? I don't fucking know you. That's another one too. You'll always see some nigger attached, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You always see some goofy nigger in your fucking chat room, right? Like this motherfucker named Darrell, and Darrell will feel that he's an Arthurian, what do you call it? Arthurian, excuse me. He's a leader and authority here on YouTube. Well, really, he's just a piece of shit. So I'll say he's been a piece of shit. And for that matter, if you're so good off, one thing I can say about Puff versus you piece of shit, Puff can at least hire people. Can you hire anybody? Darrell. Can you hire anybody? Darrell. Hey, Darrell. Hey, girl. Darrell. Can you hire anybody? Of course you can, you cocksucker. That's the worst ones right there. You better go over there and talk to the white man. You over here cyber bumming. They'll say anything about me because of pure simple fact that's just who they are. Instead of saying, hey, I ain't got it right now, I'm tight right now. Hell, I ain't even asking nobody for no cash apps. Ain't nobody heard me say nothing about no cash apps. But that go to show you. that's the level that African Americans do nowadays, or whatever, whatever. I ain't trying to reach nobody here. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I already know I'm not in that community the way it stands now. I am not aligned with that. The fuck shit. I'm not gonna spend four fucking four fucking lives a day talking about one person. I'm not gonna sit around and spill the tea and key like I'm under the fucking hair dryer with pink rollers in my hair, gossiping with the fellas. Like, I'm just not gonna do it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not no gossiping hoe. Like, that gossiping shit, like offline, it'll get you fucked up or maybe worse. You know that? Like you couldn't go somewhere. You understand what I'm saying? You couldn't go somewhere. Or like this little weird dude right here. Like, you got all these little weird men. Would you go in a group of people, Terrell Wilson, and tell them, got a black 12-inch wood? Would you go around a whole bunch of men and tell them that? Would you go around a whole bunch of men and say that to a group of men that you randomly knew? Would you say that to them? Because if you wouldn't say that to them, don't say it to me, because you look fucking strange as fuck. You would. You would go in front of a whole bunch of men and tell them about some 12-inch wood. Okay, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Sure. Got you. That's why I don't like fucking with this too much. We got people on here that really, 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 here goes some other nigga talking about taking his clothes off. Like, this is the type of man that's on here. And it's one particular, what's the name? I'm sitting on here. This is what this man wrote. I'm sitting on the toilet thinking this shit is going to wreck my insides. Like, who writes shit like that? You see what I mean? And then you'll find these groups of people. They'll actually be in people's. These are people writing shit in my chat room right now. So you'll always find somebody like this online. But the funny thing is, a lot of these people writing these comments are actually content creators. That's what I was getting at. See, there's a thin road that a lot of people don't go down, but I'm gonna go down it real quick. Did you know that a lot of content creators are actually trolls? Did you know that? What's going on, Regina? Did you know that? I'll say it for you again. A lot of content creators are actually professional trolls online. Yes, I swear to God to you. Listen, we done found like 3 or 4 different fucking people, but I want them to keep following me. Actually, it's imperative that they follow me. You understand what I'm saying? Including one little sunshiny little girl. If your name is Shine, oh, never mind. Anyway, you understand what I'm saying? Because the software is a motherfucker. I love fucking apps and software and shit where you can find shit and shit. You know what I'm saying? I said, oh, so that's where that trouble's coming from. 2 crazy women and 1 crazy man. Got you. It's only 3 of them. I thought it was 4 or 5 of them. But these crazies, what they'll do is they'll follow you, they'll come into your chat room. But these crazy content creators, they're different. The crazy content creators that are actually also motherfucking what's the name? Also fucking leeches and fucking trolls. These motherfuckers have a narrative when they do what they're doing. You understand what I'm saying? They got a narrative when they doing what they doing. You understand what I'm saying? They got a narrative, and their narrative is to make sure you don't make any money. Their narrative is, which is financial sabotage of your own, because they won't financially sabotage a white man. They only want to financially sabotage their own. Let that be clear to white folks. Black people don't want to financially sabotage anybody but people that look like them. They never want to get an attitude and boast up and try to get tough with anybody except for people that look like them. The bitches are some of the most weak motherfuckers in the world because of pure simple fact they will spend all their energy motherfucking directed at us, but won't march up into that fucking job that you kiss ass at every fucking day and ask for a fucking raise what you worth to be paid. Sorry ass bitch. Don't you come over here running your gaps at me and you won't go up into your job and ask your white boss for a fucking raise, and bitch, you been there for 20 years. 20 years. That's why when I ask niggas when they come in here, they be, get a job, you're saving public. Nigga, I don't give a fuck what but I don't hang with black people like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like my friends I was with last night, they're fucking adorned, white, a little bit of everything. I don't hang with black people like that. I don't. And why I don't? Because look at the example of who they are now. You become a whole culture of gossiping led by women. I don't want to be around. I like hanging around with the fellas, having beers, shit like that. I love speaking my Spanish when I want to speak Spanish and not be fucking shamed for it and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't take any enjoyment, you know what I'm saying, in it no more. So that's why I keep to myself nowadays. You know what I'm saying? I make moves on my own like I do. You understand what I'm saying? And some people they appreciate it and some people don't. My man looked like he stepped out a 2000 rap video and never came back, rocking that cash app like it's a mixtape. Yo, stream my funds, not my music. This is read by somebody named Hell. Now, do you think somebody of literal confidence in their life, because that's the second profile that came in here, wondering what I'm making financially, but you got bitches and niggas out here doing 3 or 4 shows a day, just replaying videos. That's funny. So this is what they basically want to tell you. And this is what the African American community thinks, okay? Like fuck Mary. Fuck, I was gonna come in and straighten all that. Let's get down to the gist of it. Where we are in 2025 is a blogosphere with African Americans and Latinos, right? This is where we are. First of all, these motherfuckers think they're trial and jury online. These people are despicable. They will put out people's information that shouldn't be put out, but at the same time, they'll cry and bitch and go on crying bitch campaigns for 6 or 7 days. I know a bitch right now. She been crying for the past 2 months and getting a cash app every time she go live, at least 15 or 20 of them. Bitch literally sits in a bedroom, does a live, and replays videos. And this is the concentration of the average African American and where it exists. So it's very easy, I guess, to please them and please the feeble mind of them. Because I'm tired of it. You understand what I'm saying? I know goddamn well I done covered all five of Diddy's hearing, plus another separate hearing. You understand what I'm saying? I've been everywhere you could think of with my camera for this fucking channel. And it just bothers me when I get people that come in here and they want to financially make sure you don't make any money, but you doing all the work. No, all the work is fun, and I guess they call it. I guess this is their version of picking on somebody or something like that. Yo, dude, in real life, if you was doing that for real, I end you. Seriously, like you should be ended. Anybody that has that type of behavior should be ended. You understand what I'm saying? Taking out for a drink. You don't deserve to be around the rest of us. And hopefully by the time y'all get to that mentality, it won't be too late. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna have to get rid of a whole bunch of them over there. And that culture, that is disgusting. Even the way they interact with each other is disgusting. It's either ultra fake nice or like I had this dude today. I spoke to him. It was a black dude. He was a bus driver. I'm coming in from New York. So I speak to the dude. He's just a bus driver. He's nobody special. You're a fucking bus driver. You drive around circles all day long. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to make fun of you, but it's not like you had to go to college for this shit or something. Like you're a fucking bus driver. And me personally, I rather prefer, and I say this all the time, and I'm so glad our line here in Connecticut, maybe it was the phone calls I was making, but what I've noticed is they started limiting the black crews that come with the trains that come to my end. Like there's limit. It used to be like every now and then would be these black, like what's the names, and they're out of New York or out of New Jersey, and they have these real shitty fucking attitudes because the only thing they know is poverty, beefing, and like when they approach something, they approach it from a nigga perspective. So when it comes out like some old ghetto meshed together, fucking halfway articulate shit, but really it's just a dog pile of shit, right? And so what happens is you get these folks and they now get into service jobs. Oh, this is the worst place. You can look this up. They say the black women are the worst for customer service. I didn't make this up. This is what the demographics say. Don't believe me? Go look it up right now. Black women are worse at customer service. Go look it up. You'll see what I'm talking about. But the men, oh man, the men are worse. Either they want to act like they're a fucking real cop. Like yesterday, I was at what's the name? I was at the fucking I went to go get a speaker. And there was this dude and he was a security guard, I guess because he thought he was a little tall or something like that. I'm like, nigga, I'm tall too. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And so he tried to stand up on me like I was his son or something. So I just backed up off from him a little bit. I mean, literally, he wasn't no more than like maybe an inch or so taller than me. But I was like, yo, the nigga think he really could whoop me. And I refuse to like look up at the nigga, whatever. I'm like, yo, this nigga don't know it. Any guy, I know he ain't got a gun on him, and I know he ain't got no. I was like, I gotta do this nigga dirty right now if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? But he not thinking that because of the way I look. You know what I'm saying? That's my biggest thing. I look cute and cuddly and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's my secret weapon. I'm cute and cuddly. You know what I'm saying? He would never do that. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I just I find it disgusting nowadays, the behavior that's going on online. I don't hate you motherfuckers like that. I just, why would I want to hang around with people like that? You understand what I'm saying? Like the whole motive of life is to make you happy, right? So why would I want to be around people that you see the behavior they demonstrate on a day-to-day basis, especially the women? It's hopping online because these bitches facilitate all kinds of bullshit online. Oh man, don't let nobody tell you nothing different. These black chicks, they be facilitating all kinds of bullshit online. All kinds of bullshit. So when it comes to this Mary thing, and I heard the same lies being told with Misa. So Misa's been dating Vlado for years. No, the fuck she hasn't. She's been seeing Vlado for about a year and a fucking half. Then when I hear, you know what I'm saying? Oh, well, Mary was trying to start her own record label. Mary Bennett had her own record label. How do I know? Because we helped promote her first artist, Star Shell. Like when I say promote her first artist, I gotta find a video, and I still have it on this channel. I'm pretty sure of it, and you'll see us promoting her artists, like literally with the artist and everything else. The artist name was Star Shell. We even went to a event for Star Shell, and Mary and this motherfucker was both there. I've worked with them. We did the setup for El DeBarge, numerous different people. I haven't just worked with young artists. I know older artists too. I don't know what JK means. What does JK mean? What does JK mean? What's JK mean? Huh? I don't know. I don't even like you. I don't even like you. You always get some dude to come in here. I am Steve, the chill guy. I swear to God, the way they got this shit hooked up here on YouTube, we don't get nothing but fucking petty ass people that like just petty ass weirdo people. Like, mm. Well, I'm getting now. I got this bitch. Speaking of the ever loving black people of the world, I got this bitch. It's actually two bitches, and what they do is they go on little campaigns to try to tell people don't donate to you, don't support you, or whatever. And since black culture is a female ran culture, it is. Believe me when I tell you, this is a female ran culture. They'll bend over, stick their whole tongues in them fucking Buffarella bitches' asses. So basically, this bitch could go out, sound a horn, and the way black culture works is everybody listens to it. You understand what I'm saying? So they don't have any minds of their own, and so they can't gather their own conclusions. They allow this is the worst form of like I've seen motherfuckers being led in a long time. It's like great and it's so calculated, and only the sheep don't get it. And so what I have to start doing is I have to start putting it in perspective that yo, when we talk about Mary, we talk about Diddy, we talk about any of this, these motherfucking subscribers are the sheep. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta put a dirty ass hound dog out there to round the sheep up all the time. You understand what I'm saying? You know, the dog, the sheep dog with the fucking collar around his neck with the spikes in it. That's so the wolves don't attack him while he out there. See, the wolves are the subscribers that believe the motherfucker. So I got to get my dog collar with the spikes on it. So anytime one of you motherfuckers jump on me, you're going to get hit with one of them spikes. You understand? Because that's how it should be. It's a goddamn shame, bro. I never thought in my life that I would ever have to sit back and hear people that have been through literally hell in this country finally say, you know what, on behest of these bitches that we follow and worship because of their fat BBL asses and fucking mostly big ass stomachs. You understand what I'm saying? What we're gonna do is we're gonna start listening to everything these bitches say verbatim, no question, nothing. Cause she remind me of my mama. She remind me of my mama. All them niggas love their mama so motherfucking much. Isn't no scared up. Oh my God, I'm gonna stop vlogging now because you told me to shut up. Oh man, you a guy with no fucking profile picture. Oh God, I'm gonna stop vlogging. God damn it, you must be a nigga. That's what I do. I call them niggas. I don't give a fuck. It's like acting like a bunch of niggas. I ain't got time for nigga shit. I really don't. I really don't. I done been through nigga shit, been in the cut with niggas, all that. I ain't got time for nigga behavior, nigga shit, nigga talking, nigga gestures, nigga compliment. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I really don't. But it just really grind my fucking teeth, man, when I hear motherfuckers out here basically lying nowadays. Just lying on people. I said, yo, Mary J. Blige had her own record label before with Kendor. Or Kendor, whatever the fuck his name is. I said, whoa. Misa ain't been with fucking Vado for motherfucking years. She been with him for like a year and a half or some change. I don't even think it's a year and a half. Then I heard niggas say, yo, Diddy's behind a lawsuit, but he's running out of money. Well, how the fuck is this nigga filing lawsuits and motions left and right and fucking left and right by representation and counsel if he's going broke, you stupid bitch? And they be all over that. Let me tell you, niggas love a lie, son. Niggas love drama. That's why every time you don't notice these motherfuckers, there's some kids missing right now, right? Go ask these good going motherfucking bitches y'all giving money to. How come they ain't looking for none of these missing black girls? Go right now. Tell me how. Matter of fact, I go right now and tell you how many. I'll tell you how many. I think it's something upwards of 14, 16, something like that. Fuck 1,000 women missing. But let's see how many black women come up on missing report. Let me show you how lazy these bitches are. Like y'all bitches want to take me. I know a way to take y'all out. I get people out of the fucking shit that y'all saying. I'm not with that shit. You should never be following behind no bitches. You understand what I'm saying? Ever. Even women know that. You don't never follow behind no bitches. But these niggas, they been raised by bitches so much, that's all they do. Follow behind bitches. They don't even question a bitch. Missing African American women. Here we go. This is from the NAACP as I read this to you, right? That's why I said these bitches be walking around with their chest put out in the air. Bitch, these niggas don't give a fuck about you. Whereas, according to the National Crime Information Center, nearly 40% of those who have disappeared often are black. However, many are alleging that the media mostly only focuses on white women who have disappeared as opposed to African American women and their children. Whereas, the Black and Missing Foundation reported that in 2010, that a total of 273,985 minorities were reported missing in the United States out of 692,944 of all races. They also report that most women disappear in the states of New York, Georgia, North Carolina, Maryland, and Florida. Whereas hundreds of African American families are left with painful details of wondering what has happened to their loved ones, blah, 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 blah. Despite representing 12% of the population, hold on. I want to show you they're not going to pick up these bitches. They don't even give a fuck. I'm like, how come bitches ain't talking about this? Or why did the Carmelo Anthony conversation stop? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's like it's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? This whole live is fatherless. I live with my mother now. Damn, it's crazy. It's crazy. Look at this. The fuck you asking for money for? I didn't ask anybody for anything. Why the fuck you over here trying to act like you motherfucking monitoring my shit? Let me ask you this. Why the fuck are you so mentally ill that you make it a thing to come on my live every day and make sure nigga, you know what I'm gonna start doing? What I'm gonna start doing, the niggas I think is over here, you're gonna start getting some problems too. You want? I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think if I even think it's a certain vlogger, I'm gonna go throw some problems at them because I don't go in niggas chat rooms and shit like that. I don't bother niggas. You understand what I'm saying? But what we're gonna start doing is we're gonna start doing something different. A lot of you motherfucking vloggers and talked high shit about Diddy. You know, told high shit about a lot of people that I know personally, right? So how about this? Maybe if you had like a fucking like I don't know, maybe you had like a lawsuit thrown in your motherfucking face real quick. Maybe that shut you the fuck up, stay the fuck out my chat. A lot of you motherfuckers forget the material you got up, don't you? A lot of you motherfuckers forget the material you got up, don't you? Go edit that shit up before you come over this motherfucker telling motherfuckers who gonna do what. You don't tell a motherfucker in my chat room or ask me about a fucking thing. What, I look like a fucking kid or something like that? I'm not your fucking friend. I'm not part of the nigga correlation. You understand what I'm saying? So keep me out of that shit. You got this little nigga correlation that's running around YouTube telling people, you can't do this. You're talking about white people. Blah, 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 blah. Shut the fuck up, nigga. First time, nigga, shut the fuck up. You ain't hear me talk about shit. You ain't the first time, man. You coming in here because you're trying to start shit. You see that shit? That's what I deal with every time I go live. These niggas are so jealous of me, but that's black people, dog. The nigga just lied, said, as soon as I came in here, you were asking for cash, and I ain't asked you for shit. And most of the motherfuckers that talk like that, let me tell you something. The niggas that talk like that, top of their lungs like that, or whatever, whatever, are usually the niggas that ain't got no fucking money. So they'll try to throw that out in the front and try to throw the shroud over what's really going on. Nigga, you broke. Nigga talking about somebody live with. I was like, nigga, who the fuck are you talking to? Some other nigga named Tony. I hope you rocking with me, son. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave you in here, Tony. I hope you rocking with me. Yeah, it's some crazy motherfuckers, man. I keep telling you. Every time I go live, that's why I don't even like. I was gonna go live last night. I was like, nah, I ain't going live. That shit just gonna turn my whole mood. Like, if it ain't that, it's niggas flagging you. If it ain't that, it's niggas like it's they can't compete with me, son. So they gotta hate on me. You understand what I'm saying? And that's when you get to see the fucking depth of who these niggas are. That's why I say you got to get into the crust of a nigga. You understand what I'm saying? The crust of these people is they're naturally jealous, nasty, or whatever. A nigga will look across. I had a nigga literally look past the white man so he could look at me. That's what they do now. They'll start staring at you. The dudes, they'll start. I got to the point now that I when I see black dudes, I have to literally say if they're staring at me too long, because they will literally stare at you like they want to fucking date with you. It is the most weirdest feeling ever. Like if you an ugly motherfucker, this ain't ugly people problems. All right. So just take yourself out of. If you ugly, this is a portion of the situation or the conversation you stick out of. If you an ugly motherfucker, this don't pertain to you. You ain't gonna understand what I'm talking about. But there's a group of uglier motherfuckers than you, right? That go around in society, especially the men, because the men been raised by mostly bitches. So these men, they act like bitches. So what bitches do is bitches sit around and they try to start problems with other bitches. Well, that's what the men do now too. They go around and start shit like bitches. Even their reactions are like bitches. This is the reason why I don't like talking to a lot of black dudes, because even if you say something positive to them, right? Like for example, you could say, hey, I was trying to be nice every now and then. I'll say, hey, how you doing? Yo, nigga, why you speaking to niggas? Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's how these motherfuckers are. Well, sometimes you justify it acting like that. If it's 3 o'clock in the morning, you tell me, hey, how you doing? I probably flip out on you too. But then in the middle of the day or some shit like that, nah. That same motherfucker will follow up behind and have a white man say, hey, how you doing? How's your day going? And feel elated because somebody white spoke to him. This is how you know the Negro that was reared in poverty versus people that came up and had a little something with them. Not necessarily even rich, not even necessarily middle class. You can even be poor with taste and options. But these bottom of the bottom motherfuckers who once were called the savages and the trash of black American culture have somehow or another been put up on a fucking pedestal and pushed out in front of everybody. Today, today, I got home. I'll give you a perfect example. I got home and I said, I'm hungry. So I ordered something on Uber Eats or whatever, whatever, because I wasn't going live on here because quite frankly, these motherfuckers don't support me. That's why I'm like, yo, what the fuck? You gonna tell me I can't have my cash app up, bitch? And niggas just wow. Like I done had niggas come up here and tell me, don't put your cash app up. But I'm gonna tell you, like I said, a couple of the niggas that I think is doing what they doing, I'm gonna go over there and fuck with them. Look at this nigga right here. Look at this nigga right here. I spit out my milk. It's 3 in the morning. Hey, how you doing? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And this goofy ass, this is a goofy ass app. I love wearing cute panties with my friends. Like, keep. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this? This motherfucker's name was Cute Panties. You see what I'm saying? Like, you just get trash ass people, bro. I don't even like doing this shit no more. I really don't. I really don't. I like, and it don't matter what, and like I'm starting to get them over my other channel too. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter where you go, you just go get them people. But what's funny to me, I had not the Klan, not racist far right wingers. I had niggas try to scour my reputation amongst other niggas. I will never forgive you motherfuckers for that. Not to the day I will never forgive you motherfuckers collectively as a culture. And moving forward, every last one of my motherfucking moves will be bent on that moment of getting back at you sorry, sick motherfuckers. Because that's what most of you are, a bunch of sorry, sick motherfuckers nowadays, bro. It's fucking crazy. And anybody wants to sit around and act like you're ignoring it or that's not what's happening. We're all in a happy place. Okay, explain all the motherfuckers getting killed down in Chicago, nigga. Explain all the niggas getting killed down in the Bronx and Brooklyn right now and Queens. Explain all the motherfucking niggas. There's 10 of them that died today in motherfucking Louisiana. Huh? Because if you ain't ready to have those fucking conversations, I'm tired of having these pity patty conversations and behavior monitoring every fucking body except for you bitches. These vloggers and these subscribers. I think we need to start behavior monitoring them because that's what they like to do. They like to behavior monitor. You understand what I'm saying? Like a motherfucker come in my chat room on a day-to-day basis and tell me, hey, why you got your Cash App so big and superimposed on the screen? Hey, how come you're not on the camera? Hey, how come you're doing it? Nah, bitch, you go run that shit with somebody else, nigga. Go run that shit with somebody else, you cocksucker punk motherfucker. That ain't even got the balls to put your fucking picture, your real name, and your fucking shit, and I can verify it. And I'm supposed to be worried about fucking you? Go suck a cock, you fucking punk. You like writing letters? Huh? You like typing? Shut the fuck up. I don't talk to niggas like you. Niggas come in here with fake gang names. Okay, these niggas is weird, dog. Trust me when I tell you, some weird ass motherfucking strange ass men. You notice all these men come in my chat room, always talking about some homoerotic shit. Always talking about they want to suck somebody off or some shit like that. What kind of niggas is these? I'll tell you what kind of niggas these are. These are the same type of niggas that'll follow it up with a key like a woman. These niggas are weak. And if something pop off tomorrow with the Klan or one of these far right winger groups that been up in the forest shooting for 6 or 7 months, you motherfuckers is done. What you gonna do? Laugh back at them? A key. Throw another one. He's shooting again. A key. A key. A key. That's what the fuck they do. I ain't never seen so many men in that era sit around in a key and a key and a key. Like a bunch of whores. A bunch of little fucking whores. The niggas are sitting out here comparing themselves to other men's looks and shit. I'm like, what in the sissy did you bitches raise? Can I ask that question? What is these motherfuckers y'all raised? Y'all raised some bitch ass sissy motherfuckers. These niggas out here twisting up and down the block. Hey girl, strong J. Hey girl, oh no girl. Like I really can't rock with these niggas. The men weak, the women is masculine as fuck. So can somebody explain to me and help me out? Why is this type of behavior accepted amongst African Americans and shit like that? I'm just asking the question. Why is this the go-to behavior nowadays? Can somebody help me out? Somebody help me out. Ain't nobody gonna answer that. Don't you ever think they're gonna tell you the truth about something about them? They only talk about other people. You know what I'm saying? And try to make that self look perfect. But I'm gonna try it one more time. How many of y'all can answer that question for me? What do you guys think y'all in good shape as a culture? Like, answer the question. I just want to know. They're never gonna answer that. And see, that's the problem when you make a motherfucker look at their self. That's the problem. And that's why I said you shouldn't pay attention to none of these motherfucking misconstrued stories. I'm gonna talk about it some more. Because you shouldn't listen to none of these misconstrued stories when they sit up there and they talk about fucking Mary J. Blige and they talk about Misa Hylton. These people don't know what they're talking about. Most of these people have never even left the city they live in, or the town, most of them. Town. You got a lot of town folk up in these motherfucking chat rooms too. A lot of people don't know these small town motherfuckers talking about, and they'll say things like, "Yeah, and you know that's why this is going. That's why this is happening with Mary, and this is why this is happening with Misa, and we're the Black Behavior Society, and we're here to set things right." Here online, yeah, we're going. Anybody that talks wrong about the Black Behavior Society will feel our wrath. We're here. We're like Mammy with a pamper in her hand. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. I'm losing my mind here. I swear to God. So you got these fucking people out online here, man, that are doing all kinds of crazy fuck shit nowadays, and it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. They get paid off of it. That's the shit that bothers me. I'm like, I'm actually like, if you look at my shit, right? I'm actually doing real fucking journalism. I'm around real motherfuckers. And the problem is, it seems to be, is these niggas is jealous of the aura I'm in and the circumstances I'm in because they can't be here. I heard a nigga the other day, man, that's talking about he want to come to New York. Nigga, you better check in with me. You come to New York, nigga. A word of my mother. You ain't gonna have a fun time. Every time I find out where the fuck you at, we showing up. You understand what I'm saying? Every time I know where the fuck you at, we showing up. You understand what I'm saying? I'm letting you know that. Now I mean, there's a couple nigga, another nigga told that, yeah, I wanna go to show the fuck up, nigga. Show the fuck up. Everywhere you go, we gonna be at. And I know niggas be sitting around talking about, yo, that's my man. Da, 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 da. Nah, them niggas ain't welcome here, son. Them niggas ain't welcome. Certain niggas ain't welcome up here. And I'm letting you know, you come up this motherfucker, I'm popping at you every day. Where my mother? Every day I'm popping at you. This for the principle. I got suck ass niggas here flagging my shit. Yo, you know they some weak ass niggas, bro. When you got to flag a nigga all day, you got to send your team to flag the page, and the shit still ain't stopping nothing. Shit still ain't stopping. This is a light live right here. I don't give a fuck if it was 30 people in here. You know, these people support me anyway. I don't give a fuck. I'm just talking to be talking, but I'm just tired of the gossip and shit. It's just getting old. It's like it's niggas is out here looking like bitches with their fingernails painted. You know what I'm saying? Whole niggas is making fake accounts. You know what I'm saying? You calling the niggas being like, yo, tell your mans I need to talk to him. Niggas is like, nah, I'ma come in with the fake account and shit. Like, what kind of niggas is these, bro? I don't know. Like, these ain't men. These is like, and like what they'll do is they'll get all huffy and puffy and jump up in your face like you scared them or whatever. And it's like, it was just like today. Like this bitch jumped in my face, right? Over some really silly shit. And the whole time I'm thinking, I could blow this bitch's brains out if I had a gun in my hand right now. Like I literally would have blown this bitch back into that seat that she was sitting in before she got up. And I'm trying to be so Christian about things nowadays and trying to take a new path, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm really trying to get myself together here. But I was really thinking that. I was looking at her and I was like, you know what I could do to you? And that come from a place, and I gotta call myself on it, come from a place of disliking them bitches. See, bitches will sit online and be like, who hurt you? Wow, you know that bitch? You bitches hurt me. Let me tell you, bitches hurt me. You bitches get online every 5 minutes talking about this man gay, that gay, this gay, that's gay, this gay, this gay. And meanwhile, the whole fucking entire time, you bitches is the gayest motherfuckers out here alive. Literally, 61% of these bitches identify with motherfucking the LBGTQ. This is black women. 61, y'all didn't know that? 61% of these bitches either identify as black, as gay or bisexual and black female. Go look it up. You'll see for yourself. The whole time they calling you gay, and in reality, these bitches is gay. Gayer than a motherfucker. Skittles, rainbow, and every fucking thing else. A fucking leprechaun. Let it go to me like a charms. Yeah, them bitches. I don't like them bitches. At the totality, not at the totality, but at the 80% margin. I be thinking about the shit I want to do to them, bro. And that shit ain't cool. I envisioned myself doing something to this bitch, and I had no hesitation in my mind what I could have done to her. I was looking at her, and she just didn't get. I was like, bitch, I'm thinking about fucking doing something to you. You don't even see it. And she just running her mouth. Them bitches love to run their mouth. So you can't run your mouth no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what do I know, right? I just don't like people like that. I do not like people like that. And these bitches be running around random popping in people's faces and shit. You ever notice that shit? Them bitches be popping in anybody's face. I'm like, bitch, I will kill you. Like, seriously, and enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, am I fucked up for that? Like, help me out. I'm trying to be cool with these bitches, but I don't even like talking to them. Like, it got to the point now, I don't even like talking to black women. Ain't that bad? Like I had this one joint, right? Because I always think they're liars too. Like I had this one joint. And I'm not talking shit. I'm just talking how I feel. Because I'm basing it off this Mary J. Blige, Misa shit. And I just saw the lies that were being told right there. And I'm just like, damn, here we go again. They love to see black women, like black women love to see people arguing with anybody. This is their motive. This is how they go. Any situation they go into, it seems like it's always an argument. There's always confusion. There's never a good time. Anywhere that 80% of them are. And I don't give a fuck what nobody says. You can see by the demonstration in my chat room. Anywhere that those bitches go, it's trouble. And then they think you're supposed to bend down and kiss their ass and thank them for the trouble they started. No, bitch, I will throw you out a fucking window before that happens. These bitches, not all of them, but a good majority of them are problems. A lot of these chicks, they get online every day, day after day after day. That's my land. I'm gonna call her back. Day after day after day after day after day, this harassing people. This harassing people. You know what I'm saying? And it's getting to a point where it's just like, I know what's getting ready to go on with me, and I wanted to talk about that real quick. Hold on one second. I'm gonna have a like, can y'all still hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me or not. I got a lot of people hating on me because I do certain things that they can't. I couldn't even get African Americans here to agree on if they like Luigi Mangione or not because they couldn't get past the point of me. They'll come here as a hater, listen to my podcast, and don't overly hear me talking about no cash apps or overly hear me talking about press the like button, or overly hear me tell people to subscribe. I don't give a fuck if you do either of the three. Or purchase a product down below, or my page like it is monetized. So it's like it's crazy. Let me see what you had to say. You have received a violation on YouTube's copyright policy and the live to stop the cause of you getting your account permanently banned. That ain't how that shit come through, homie. But that was a good one. How long your page been here? How long your page been here? He's been on here for a year. You see what I mean? I told these people were mentally ill. You have received a violation on YouTube's copyright policy and the live to stop the cause of getting your account permanently banned. Here goes some motherfucker that wrote his cash app in here and then said hi to me. I don't like that said hi shit. Don't put that shit in my chat room. I think it's some punk pansy shit. Don't put that shit in my chat room. Said hi. You put said hi, I'm automatically blocking you. I don't like that shit. Don't nobody write said hi in my chat room. If you want to write it as a goof, go ahead. I'm blocking you. I don't like that shit. Every time I see somebody to say the word bro at the top of the sentence, it always enters some fuck nigga shit. Anytime I hear somebody that writes said hi in the chat room, it always goes some fuck nigga shit. Anytime, like, you know what I'm saying? Always come equipped with some fuck nigga shit. So I think there's like fuck nigga fucking talking points or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck nigga talking points. But I don't like that shit. Don't come on my channel with that said hi shit. I don't know what the fuck that shit mean. It sound weird. I don't like that shit. That shit sounds strange. Said hi. What the fuck does that mean? Yeah, don't hit me with if you want to donate, don't hit me with that friendly shit of just writing in the chat room thinking oh some sucker nigga. We all just go get along and shit. You gonna type whatever the fuck. No the fuck you ain't, bitch. You know what I'm saying? No the fuck you ain't. I don't know where y'all get that shit from. No, you ain't. You ain't gonna just be talking to me. So the dude, Rizza Islam, the other day. Glad you out, man. Glad you out. Glad that worked out for you, like I told you. Anybody remember those videos? He's gonna be all right. That's why I tell you. You gotta watch these niggas. These niggas, they want you to stand up for them. But they won't stand up for you in the same regard. That's why I don't even go out for motherfuckers no more, bro. These niggas not gonna go out for you like that. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna go out for you like that. I wanted to segue into one thing real quick. Um, Speaking of hoe ass motherfuckers, right? I ain't even gonna say it like that. I'm gonna say it like this. I don't care who on what, whatever, but her, she's outside. She's in that definitely that 20 to 25% spectrum that can be trusted. So I'm gonna say this like it should be said. There's a particular woman who goes by the name of OG Patrice, right? And lately I've been hearing some people run her name into the muck into the third, and I really don't like it. But I'm gonna tell you what I know. I know about OG Patrice. All right. I'm got familiar with OG Patrice. Well, I just told niggas just a minute ago. I said you put that said hi shit in here, you're gone. I met OG Patrice some time ago, and the first time I saw OG Patrice, because I want to show y'all what I mean by this shit. The first time I met OG Patrice, when I met her but became familiar with her, is when she was on a podcast. It was a very well done podcast too. I don't know what happened to her doing it. So when people say, "Yo, she clout chasing or whatever," she used to get tons of views on that little joint she was doing. I used to share it. She'll tell you that. You know what I'm saying? She'll tell you. I used to share it, as I do with many other. Like nobody gives me credit. I have done so. That's why I be like so harsh the way I be, because I didn't spend my entire life helping black people specifically. Like I've helped a lot. I've helped people get hired to turn around, spit in your face. I brought people into situations they never would have met these people had it not been for me. They won't even give you $1,000 if you ask them right now. You understand what I'm saying? And what I kept finding was the equilibrium with all of them is all of them black. Because I did shit for white people, and they'll show me the solidarity and help me out when I need it. I did shit for Spanish people, and God knows that always comes back for me. But for some reason or another, African American people, they're some of the most despicable people when it comes to that. I don't give a fuck what nobody says they are. This is such despicable motherfuckers when it comes to that. Their gratitude is and if somebody did it for them and you're the same color as them, oh, it's even worse. They really don't give a fuck then. So we want to have these little discussions or whatever, but I just have to say this about OG Patrice. OG Patrice, I don't know what she got going on with Jag. That shit ain't none of my business. That's personal women's business. And however they handle that, that's how the fuck they handle that. Because them two ladies. But what I don't like is I don't like when people pile on the shit. Like I don't feel like you should be able to come in. You new to the space. You ain't been in the space for nothing but a year. Now you act like you the top leading advisor on everything that happens within that spectrum. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that's some weird shit. Like for somebody always using the word weird, you do a lot of weird shit, miss. I ain't bombing on you. I'm just saying you do a lot of weird shit for somebody that's always using the word weird. Well, you always do some weird shit. Like I still say having a video about a bitch 3 times a day and it's just one particular bitch, that's weird to me. You understand what I'm saying? Like No way in hell would I talk about Puff every single goddamn day. And I could give you a million stories about Puff, back to 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 back. You'll never hear that. I can give you a million stories of shit. We was here, there. Nothing bad, nothing hideous or insidious, but you know what I'm saying? Like I could give you some stories that make you laugh, make you be like, damn, for real. You know what I'm saying? I know a couple stories about some artists, some things I seen with my own two eyes. That wasn't nothing funny, but it is what it is. So I always equate that, and I think about my experiences, what I've seen, and I notice these people that live in the matrix that are African Americans. That's what they are. Most African Americans have voluntarily jumped into the matrix. If you didn't know this, most of them voluntarily. That's why they lulled off when I just said that. Four of them, because they know I'm telling the truth. They didn't jump into the. And most society have these motherfuckers. They want to live like this is like I don't know, what was that show my mom used to watch? Knots Landing or some shit like that. And every bitch is Blanche Devereaux. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit. An episode of the Stepford Wives or some shit. You know what I mean? Like it's a weird shit going on out here. I don't even know, how do you talk to African Americans nowadays? How do you talk to them? Do you talk like quasi like because I had this bitch today. Oh my God. Another loudmouth bitch. I joked the fuck out that bitch too and got laughs off of her. This bitch was going down the steps in the subway, right? I'm in the Bronx. I'm hungry than a motherfucker. So I'm trying to get to where I get to get something to eat, right? This bitch come down the spurt and she said with this condescending ass fucking voice, because this bitch that went to night school at a local community college. This bitch got, excuse me. And I looked at this little bitch. I said, I wanted to say, bitch, I will push you down these fucking stairs. Don't you ever your fucking life talk to me? I'm dead serious. I was like, yo, bitch, I can push you down these stairs, right? I don't know what it is, man. I need some help, bro. I really have started to despise these bitches, and I don't know why. I'm talking about black women, like particularly them. Like white women get on my nerves too, Latin women get on my nerves too, but black women, they were bringing out like I'm thinking about doing violent things to you, and when that happens, there should be no divide from that, and that's why I said I see this shit now. Why I see how a motherfucker can bring you to that. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas online here, they be all thinking they tough and everything like that. Yeah, you tough till the real tough guys show up. Oh, there's a whole bunch of niggas on here. Yo, I'm this. I'm part of that gang. I'm part of it. All right, cool, man. You know what I'm saying? But I got them niggas y'all really scared of in the end. Takashi 69, the only nigga I know what I'm talking about. And that nigga's a snitch, but he know what I'm talking about. That's why he's still walking around. That's why niggas backed off from him, right? And claro que sí, entonces la gente latino, ¿no? Yeah. I don't like niggas like that, bro. I don't like bitches like that either. A lot of these bitches got big mouths, bro. And something need to be done about it. Because if you don't stop them, they're gonna keep lying on me. They're gonna keep lying on OG Patrice. I listened to what OG Patrice had to say over there at that show. I listened to what OG Patrice had to say over at that chick show. And it's like you can't bend people to like what I see, and this is what I'm just saying about chick, right? I ain't chastising her, nothing. I'm just saying what I'm seeing. What I'm saying, because I ain't mad at her no more. You know what I'm saying? I told her have a fun, whatever she's doing with jazz, she can do it. But what I find is you usually get from the immature angle is this. When approached about the subject, and that subject is a certain person or whatever, the route that someone is condescending and trying to be kind of like thwarted in a way, they always add condescending notes. Like I'm peeped this from like 6 or 7 different bloggers. And the condescending note is put there because they're hurt or they're bothered by what you said, but they try to play it off. Oh, it's okay. They can talk about me. Or pork chop. He used to do that all the time. Oh, it's okay. They can make fun of my weight. They cut that camera off, that nigga in a ball in the corner crying. You understand what I'm saying? So you get a lot of these vloggers that are really, really sensitive, and what they do is they try like I'll tell you straight up, you're not gonna talk to me any fuck kind of way. I don't give a fuck. I done did shit to niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, you not gonna talk. Niggas in the prison ain't talk to me like that when I was locked up 2 times. You not, niggas on the street don't talk to me like that, and you not gonna talk to me like that. The only people that talk to me like that or can kind of get like that sometimes is people I've known for an extremely long time because I look at them as differently than just friends. Other than that, if I don't fucking know you, it's all up. You can lose thumbs, what I don't give a fuck about you. And I think a lot of people lose that factor. Like they just be coming in here loosely talking or what. I'm like, yo, nigga, I don't know you. You don't know me. Like what the fuck is going on? Like, and I'm trying to tell you, stop threatening me. Niggas just listening. Like I was with niggas that listened to my podcast last night, and it's like, yo, son, I don't like them niggas. Like this is the same conversation we're having. I don't like them niggas that be coming in there. Yo, what's up? And then he slipped up and he said some shit, and I had to correct him. And he's like, yo, them black niggas be trying. I said, yo, I know what you're saying, but you know what I mean? We can't say it like that. Can't say it like that. But God knows it's the fucking truth. It's the fucking truth. Niggas be assholes, bro. That's why I say I strongly suggest that you don't get along and start messing with them folks too much, bro. You gonna go down. Trust me when I tell you this. Them folks, they're not great people, man. Trust me when I tell you this. I know you don't want to hear me, but they're not great people anymore. They're demonic almost. Demonic. That's why I be when they be talking all this fake love shit and all that shit, I be like, what the fuck is y'all niggas really talking about? They ain't no love, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? No money for Cash App, sorry. I don't I expect that. Go give it to your favorite podcaster, man. I know you saving it up to give to your favorite podcaster. Every nigga that come in here and say they ain't got no money for the Cash App, that means they just don't want to spend no money with you. That's all. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. Don't worry about it. You take care. Peace. I don't depend on no niggas, especially when they ended with fam at the end. I think I'll be joking. Nah. Niggas always got an excuse for another man of color. That's why I try to tell you. You'll find out. You'll find out. You'll think you had all these peoples and shit. Next thing you know, it's only gonna be 3 niggas at your funeral. I've seen that before in real life. A person that I actually gave a shit about. I saw everybody didn't show up at her funeral, and it kind of bothered me. And it made me look at some of the people that didn't show up at a funeral and be like, well, damn, they'll probably do the same thing to me. Let me get away from these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wait for it to happen. They won't care about me like that either. You know what I'm saying? So, it's nothing to make new friends. It's easy for me to make new friends. I speak 2 different languages. I'm good. Like, you know what I'm saying? I tell niggas that all the time. Like, nah, nigga, you stuck. I'm not stuck. Like, for real. You go deal with them. I ain't dealing with them. Fuck that shit. I'd rather be by my fucking self than deal with like the lot of, I don't know, it's just they shitty now, bro. I had never thought I would say that. Like, I've got niggas I tried to help before, share their post or something like that. And nigga will come back and complain and ready to argue and fight with you. I asked a nigga the other day, yo, can you move to the side so I could take a picture? The nigga want me to speak to him 2 or 3 times. It's like, yo, homie, don't worry about it. You got it. But he would have never did that with a white man. So all the frustrations and all the fuel and everything else, they center around nobody else but their own because they scared to put it out to other people. You won't see none of these black niggas out here trying to flip on a white man, going to check a white man on. The only thing they got spirit for. That's why I never pay attention to one of them. That's why I tell you, I don't need no nigga advice in here. This is one nigga, what's his name? O'Shea Duke Jackson. I'm kind of quasi with him. Sometimes I like the nigga, sometimes I don't. I mean, I don't like what he say. I ain't gonna say I don't like him. You know what I'm saying? Like he's never did anything that I think is warranted a podcast to talk about. But I will say this about the nigga though. I don't like the fact that my nigga, you act like this black behavior society. And I'm like, where the fuck are you in a position to chastise anybody's behavior? You know what I'm saying? Nah, nigga, you lost. Like I said, that's why I don't fuck with niggas like you. So you lost. You think you gonna call me a name? I'm gonna shut shit down tomorrow. I ain't gonna vlog no more shit. I don't give a fuck what you talking about, nigga. You be the first one motherfucking dead. See what I'm saying? You be the first one gone. Soon as the first bomb go off. Brian Gilly gone. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Gilly, I never even Gilly the kid just said it not too long ago. You ain't gonna get no money trying to do business with niggas. This nigga O'Shea Duke Jackson, he always preaches that shit. Yeah, the black dollar and the black dollar and the black and I see it in our own community and the blah blah blah. Fuck them niggas. Only reason them niggas donating to you, son, because you over there gossiping. You over there trying to act like mama and them. The Black Behavior Society. Saving one Negro at a time. That's what they do. They go to, how dare you have a cash app up here? Why are you asking for? I'm like, yo, who the fuck are you, dude? Are you out of your fucking mind? But that's the type of people you have here on this app nowadays, son. So that's why I don't be fucking with people like that. So when y'all hear these conversations, when I'm talking about Mary J. Blige, when I'm talking about OG Patrice, let me finish off on that. So I heard, like, I was watching a podcast and like a nigga just randomly wrote her name in there. And it was like, yeah, like that OG Patrice chick. She's a blah, 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 blah. And I said, yo, let me reply to this real quick, because that sounds like some slander. Like, if you're telling the truth, that's one thing. I can deal with that. Okay, you're telling the truth and you want people to know. Okay, cool. We can live with it, right? But when you're blatantly fucking lying, that's something different, Joe. And that's what I got out of this. Like, this bitch was literally lying in somebody's chat room. And I was like, what a worthless motherfucker. You know what type of shitty ass person you gotta be just to make shit up about somebody? And I knew they was making it up, and I was just listening to it, and I was blown away. I was like, wow, this is how niggas is giving it up now. They just out here, they just go blatantly lie. Yeah, they just gonna blatantly lie now. And this is your favorite podcasters, the people y'all hold up high nowadays, I guess. I don't know, but for me, Joe, I can't do it. I can't do it because I know what I'm reaching to. Like I said, I was looking at this bitch like, yo, bitch, I really like I'm envisioning myself after this bitch said something nasty to me. She was like, yo, can you get out of it? Like, a lot of these black chicks be walking around and they think that little certificate they got and that little $80,000 a year they make after motherfucking school loans been paid back, after your motherfucking mortgage has been paid back, after that car you leasing is paid back, after that motherfucking weave you do. And then I'm gonna get into that part too because I left that part out. So this bitch is walking down the stairs of the subway. She's like, excuse me, like one of them fucking, and I just looked back at the bitch. I really didn't say nothing to her. She's like, that's right. And she said something to the compliment of that's right. Like she was just so sure of herself. And like right when she got in front of me, like for 2.5 seconds, I saw myself pushing her down those fucking stairs. I was like, I could push you right now. And I probably laugh. And I know that's fucked up, but that's how I felt. You know what I'm saying? This is therapy for me. I'm trying to talk to y'all. I really wanted to push her down the steps though. And I'm like, yo, I saw myself doing it. That's the fucking thing about it. I saw myself doing it. That's scary. That's scary. I saw myself doing it, G. And that's scary. This is why I don't walk around with the ooh wop no more. And son said, yo, get the stun gun. You gonna do something to somebody. I said, you know what, you right. You right. Need a ooh wop at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Before you hurt somebody. So that's where we at with it now, man. OG Patrice has tried to take up for me before with some wayward, feral Negroes. Some feral Negroes. That's a new one. Feral Negroes. Like a feral cat, a feral Negro. Just not going to. These motherfuckers are rapping. They got smoke for everybody except for the white man. Shit's funny. Anyway, right? Long story short, OG Patrice, I will not allow people to make up shit on her if I see it. And that was somebody making something up on her. I've been seeing OG Patrice for years out in these streets. She always did the same thing. She OG Patrice and always went, excuse me, y'all. What the fuck? OG Patrice and always went to somebody's defense. You understand what I'm saying? And da 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 da. I've never seen her really be malicious. She took up for me before. You know what I'm saying? The nigga chose not to believe it, but she took up for me before. You know what I'm saying? I heard it on the podcast. I was like, wow. She told me who was initiating things too as well. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna mention that one, but because it does me no shine. Like this bitch, you think I want to mention her? I'm like, yo, bitch, I don't even fuck with you like that. Like for real, like leave my page alone. I don't fuck with you like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was trying to be cool. You know what I mean? It's been several times on here I've taken up for black women and that shit has backfired on me. So I don't do that shit no more. Yeah, I don't do that shit no more. But OG Patrice, she could get one because OG Patrice helped me out before. You know what I'm saying? She done donated to me. She let me know the real on some shit before. She's really went out of her way before to help me. So I'm not gonna just leave her sitting right there in the corner or whatever. I ain't gotta get specific or take a side or nothing like that or whatever. But I will say I don't see nothing from my end that's fucked up with her. But it might be a different perception from somebody else's end. I don't know. It just depends on who the person is dealing with, whatever. But in my case, nah, I ain't never really seen no snake shit in OG Patrice personally. You know what I'm saying? I stand on that. Not from my end. Everything she done, my interaction was 100. But like I said, some people can have a different interaction with people, and I understand that too. Or you could take things differently or whatever. But what it doesn't help is when you say, yo, okay, I'm done with it, and then you go on your show for like an hour and a half, 2 hours bashing OG Patrice based off the fact you weigh your feelings, but at the same time you telling people they sensitive. That don't make sense, man. You can't do 2.5 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour lives and talk about how everybody else is fucked up and you so perfect. And that seems to be the narrative that a lot of these bitches push out here. Everybody's fucked up and I'm perfect. Is that so? Y'all don't know, y'all don't get that feeling? Like these bitches be really telling you that? Like everybody else is fucked up. Like listen to it. Everybody else is fucked up and I'm perfect. That's basically what these hoes be trying to tell you. And everybody that follows me is perfect too. And if you're not with the perfect bunch, then you're nobody because I'm perfect. I'm like, wow. I mean, you ask these hoes, they ain't never missed a credit port. They ain't never missed a light bill. They ain't never been late for rent. They ain't never had no struggles or whatever. But here talking about the core of what's going on in the fucking hood. Oops, I forgot. They don't even be in the hood. But guess who do? You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I hardly get recognized. They're gonna talk about me later. It's like my homie said. He said they're gonna talk about you later, son. All the shit you doing right now, they're gonna talk about you later. Shit gonna be legend. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know what I mean? You gotta go through these hardships. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand why I talk the way I talk. I talk the way I talk to be open and be transparent with people, as you should be, not lying to people or keeping narratives going to motherfucking incite a crew of unworthy subscribers who most of the time when you give you 10 cents to go motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, spit on the concrete with. So that's why I top that shit. But that's one black woman I can take up for right there, and I will defend her. Is OG Patrice on that one? And so to the Canadian Owl chick, yo, stall that shit out, man. Stall that shit out. You know what I mean? That shit, like, go on, move on to something else. You need to really move on to something else. Like, but you can't be on your podcast and be like, this person's fucked up, this person's weird, this person's. I mean, we didn't all figured it out. The Jaguar Rice shit sell for you, but bitch, you got to find something else that's gonna sell for you too, because you gonna end up being like in the dust. Like this is gonna leave you in reality on this game. I've seen it happen before. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You get them content creators, they only got one subject to talk about over and over and over and over again. And what happens is eventually the people that get tired of hearing that one content and they go away. They go away permanently. Like certain topic points, like Jag fluctuates. 1 minute Jag will do something, she won't talk about it. Next minute she'll do something and everybody talking about it. She just her content fluctuates. So you can't stay with just her shit. It used to be that Jaguar Rice stimulus package. Now it's like, you know what I'm saying? More like, a little couple dollars. That's why I don't even do the content. I'm like, I could have went on the bash campaign when she said the shit she said about me, and I had to think about it. Well, maybe the bitch did it on purpose. I get it. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? I can understand a reason why the bitch would do it. That was some Philly shit if she did it like that. I can understand why a bitch would do that. That's why I said, okay, I'll see if she say anything else. She ain't say nothing else, so that's probably what it was. But as far as this thing with OG Patrice or whatever, yeah, I ain't gonna sit up here and steer you nowhere wrong about OG Patrice. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know what her and Jag got on. I don't know what her and other women got on. What I can say from my perspective, from my interaction with her, she always been like 100 with me. I ain't never really had a problem with her, so I ain't gonna sit up here and shit on her. I ain't gonna take a dump on her. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing none of that with OG Patrice. I'm just not. You know what I'm saying? If you feel the other kind of way, I mean, hey, feel free to express it. I don't give a fuck. Ain't none of y'all motherfuckers help me out anyway. I don't give a fuck what you got to say. But I mean, truth be told, and people get mad when I say shit like that. Like, why would I give a fuck about what you got to say if you're not supporting me, but you going out supporting niggas that replay videos? Like, they sit in their bedroom and don't move nowhere. And then when they do move somewhere, they don't move to go get news. They move because they're going gambling. Y'all be like, "Yay! Did you have fun gambling with our money?" I'm like, "These some dumb motherfuckers." Like, I literally heard some niggas say that to a nigga. Did you have fun? Did you have a great time gambling with our money? I'm like, whoa, this shit crazy, bro. Now I'm saying, I ain't making fun of dude. Get your cash, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing with you. I don't even care no more about that dude. I started thinking. I said, well, there's only one way that I would feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So and we can't do that right now. So might as well just let it go for let it go for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I might let it go all the way. I was like, I can't do that to him. Not right now. You know what I'm saying? Not right now. Somebody brought that up to me too. If you're listening, I know. I know. I know. Certain people on my joint, they get what I'm saying. Certain other people ain't. But yeah, man, it's sad. YouTube is sad. It's like I said, I've been sitting back for the past couple of days watching people try to tear down OG Patrice, and I'm just like, nah, we ain't tearing down OG motherfucking Patrice, nigga. You out your motherfucking mind. We ain't tearing down OG Patrice, nigga. You out your motherfucking mind. I ain't helping along with that. And I ain't helping along with tearing down Jag either. If the raggedy bitch hear me. But she'll definitely let you be tore down. I was over here defending the bitch, and then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, go ahead to hell with the bitch. I don't know the chick up here in Canada. I don't give a fuck. Shit. I got bitches to catch and babies to kiss. You know what I'm saying? I got bitches to catch and babies to kiss. You know what I'm saying? For real. I ain't worried about that shit. For real. But yeah, that was my D for the day. You know what else I felt good about last week. I just gotta talk about this. Anybody gives a fuck, you give a fuck. If you don't, I don't give a shit. I remember when I was filming a piece for Louis about Luigi Mangione. I mean, excuse me, Harvey Weinstein. When I went to the hearing down there, and it was crazy because there was this homeless dude out there who was literally mentally ill as fuck, right? And there was these kids, and y'all saw it on camera if you saw it. And there was these kids out there and shit, right? When I was filming, and it was like they were Italian kids. I knew the area they were from. There was one Asian kid with them, and this motherfucker started jumping up and down and swung at one of the kids, and the kids picked up the skateboard and swung it back at him. And at first glance, I thought the kid was just swinging the skateboard at him, but then I saw the other kids jump on him. Started walking up to this nigga. This nigga started crossing the street as I'm walking up to him. You know what I'm saying? I said, "Will you cross the street in front of the police for?" He looking for the police to help him. The police is looking other words, and now he's confused. Oh, I thought all white people hated those people. He was Latino. You know what I'm saying? And so it was funny because I was like, one, it's funny you're Latino when you're saying that, but a lot of Blanco Latinos they think like that. That's why I like that's a whole nother conversation. But anyway, a whole nother conversation. And Blanco Latino. Anyway, Long story short here, I like flipped the fuck out. I don't know what that emotion was. I don't know where that shit came from. Cause I don't do shit like that. I said, if you don't get the fuck away from them motherfucking kids, who's that? Cricket Mag, what's going on, brother? I said, if you don't get the fuck, and if y'all were live with me, y'all seen this. I'm gonna clip it and put it up too, amongst some other things. But I was like, yo, if you don't get the fuck away from the kids, like five of them. Well, what I did tell y'all was, after I got on camera, whatever, I walked off, right? And God worked in mysterious ways. Them same kids came back around the block and they were thanking me and shit, man. And that shit felt so fucking good. And I was just like, I don't know, I was just being man. I was like, man, I ain't do nothing for y'all, man. I wouldn't have done. But I don't know. I just got a thing with that. You ain't gonna fuck with no kids in front of me. I don't give a fuck. Them little motherfuckers get on my nerves. I don't like kids like that. But what you ain't gonna fucking do is you ain't gonna keep on bothering me about some shit. You know what I'm saying? And doing it in front of my face. And that's why I had a problem with that. So some people were like, why are you yelling at that man? I said, that man is trying to attack some kids. That's why I'm yelling at him. Just because you a coward and you wouldn't do it, doesn't mean that I'm not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? And literally, I had it on camera. Like he was still talking shit as I was walking up to him, but he was looking for a police officer. I said, "What you think a police officer going to do when he find out your Puerto Rican ass was sitting over here fucking with these motherfucking young Italian kids? You think they're gonna be cool with that? Like that's the thing. Like a lot of like white Latinos, they be thinking like they really think they're white, and I'm like, oh, dude, you're not white. Trust me. If you were white, they would go throughout their largest capacity to make sure that you, possibly, and many others that you know are not getting deported right now, and unjustifiably at that. That doesn't come with power. That comes to let you remind you you a worker. Now stay in your working motherfucking place. That's why I don't like these new the same thing with new blacks. I don't like these new Latinos because like these niggas have no sense of history. The niggas dress black, almost talk black, but at the same time don't want to interact or help black causes, including black Latino causes, which many of y'all are aware of if you're what's the name, you know what I mean? So it's like because there's movements within countries that are Latin based, but the majority of the population, like you gonna go to the majority of Latin countries, right? Because y'all don't know, you gonna go to the majority of Latin countries, right? And like I don't know, maybe 20. The most black population you go see is probably in Brazil. Brazil is not even a Latin American country per se. But the biggest concentration of Africans will be in those regions. Every other region will have maybe 10%, 5%, 20%. I think the most you'll see is probably like Dominican Republic, Panama, Colombia. Colombia has a huge black population. But within those, you have this diaspora of people that do the same things that you guys do here in the state. They try to bend forth and kiss ass to fit in or whatever. Every time it always work against them. Every time. You don't believe me? The Alamo, the Spanish American War. Man, I go on the current border crisis. You know what I'm saying? Like every time you defy these motherfuckers, they show you their arm. And if you still keep, that's why I said I like talking to older Latinos because older Latinos like they know their history. And I'm not talking about older stupid Latinos either. You get those Bejas and you know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about them types. I'm talking about like real Latinos, historia, cultura. You know what I mean? And so like I've had the pleasure of always, whether it be at the like this week, like yesterday, I had to go to the Botanica because the spirits around me ain't good. You know what I'm saying? So, but we doing better. We doing better. So yeah, I'll be worried. I'll be worried about. He said, "Yeah, I remember those kids said thank you, sir. They sure did. I seen them again. I seen them again, and they remembered. And they was just like, it was just a really, it was a really good, it was a really good feeling to help them kids or whatever, whatever. And I think so many people were astonished that to them they appeared white, but all them kids except for one of them was Asian, the rest of them were Italian. I even know the area they were coming from. That's how I know they were Italian. You know what I'm saying? They was because one of them said, "Yeah, I just live up the block." I said, "Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense." In his face, you could just tell he was definitely Italian. But that little interaction I had with them, they might remember that the rest of their life. You know, that's a beautiful thing. So I was glad I could do that, and you know who knows, but it was just crazy. God sent them back around the corner, and I got to see them kids one more time, and they were just happy. They sat there, and was talking. I was sitting down drinking something. They stopped, they was just talking to me. Yeah, man, fuck that guy. Everything else. But they were some cool kids, man. It make me wanna have my own, you know what I'm saying, my own little family here, but not right now, nigga. Shit. Let me build my crib first. That's the biggest thing on my mind right now. Getting back into something that I own. I don't like apartments. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like apartments, even if it's a big apartment. I don't like you can't stay in an apartment for the rest of your life. I know my mom said that. I know my uncle said that. All of them said that. And all of them got a house. So you can't stay in no apartment for the rest of your life, or even no condo for the rest of your life. You got to evolve. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas going on being pioneers and apartment renting and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I know, and I've been told this a million times. I'm gonna be a good dad. Whoever the broad is, have some kids, man. I'm gonna be a good fucking dad. And my kids are absolutely not gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do. You know what I'm saying? And number two, no fucking crying. That's the worst thing you do. A kid that cries all the time, especially a boy that cries all the time, that ends up being a sensitive, spoiled older man. That's what that ends up being. You live in a house? I bet you do. Quick miss, I live in a house. Yeah, you know the difference. You understand what I'm saying? Like yeah, I don't like I don't like renting. I don't This is my first time ever having neighbors. I've never had any neighbors that live next door to me and shit like that, which is it's all right, but I've never had that. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, I've never really had neighbors in such close vicinity like that. Like it's weird, but I mean you get with it, but yeah. I ain't having no family in no motherfucking apartment. Like, I ain't trying to diss nobody out there that do on the land or whatever, but nah, that shit is not a come up. Like at all. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Take your time when you having kids out here, kids. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did. And a whole bunch of my friends. I have multiple friends that don't have kids. Like literally. And I'm talking people in their late 30s, early 40s, even late 40s that don't have any kids. I mean, respectfully speaking, most men that pick a perfect age for you to have kids is like 51, 52, maybe even 55. Who was it just recently just had their first kid? Too short. He's 50 something. That's really the age you should be having kids because you could teach your kid something. If you're a kid, you can't really teach your kid nothing. Like if you're 18 and you're a father, I mean, what the fuck are you going to teach a kid? You're a kid. You know what I'm saying? So be careful of who y'all mixing with or whatever. Especially a lot of these bitches keep y'all and that's for the young boys. A lot of these bitches keep y'all torn up in that motherfucking court system, man. Be careful of the hoes you pick out here. You understand? For real. My dad had kids later, about 38, but he's an old school smart. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Most men are, listen, like, this is the reason, like, a lot of women are trying to, how can you call it? The thotty section, the extreme toxic feminist section, they're trying to spill this spill now that it's about age with men. Bitch, I can have a kid to the day I motherfucking pass on. You understand what I'm saying? I could be 77 and do the Dougie all up in the vajay. You understand what I'm saying? Let me dry Sean off. Bam. You don't believe me? Mick Jagger. Who else? Donald Trump. Who else? David Letterman. All these old motherfuckers still out here having babies by bitches that's 20 and 30 and 40 years old that got a working womb. You understand what I'm saying? Darnell Rollins, y'all just seen him, the comedian? This nigga was under investigation because he had a baby by a 23-year-old. This nigga damn near 60. See what I'm saying? Bill Belichick out here getting checked like a motherfucker from that bitch he with. That bitch was 20-some years old. How come more people ain't on this Bill Belichick shit? Huh? How come ain't nobody tapping in on the Bill Belichick motherfucking info? Huh? Ain't nobody fucking with the Bill Belichick shit? Oh man, y'all back on time. Let's see what I deal with. Listen, Bill Belichick was on a motherfucking interview or whatever, and his bitch was answering his questions for him, and I'm quite bothered by that. You understand what I'm saying? This bitch might get Bill in a minute. She's got all the tappings of getting Bill in a minute. Let me tell you what I mean. They did a news interview or whatever. And Bill Belichick, he was sitting there talking or whatever. The bitch is like, we don't answer that question. We're not answering that right now. We don't want to talk about that right now. I'm like, if you don't shut this bitch up, and you could tell he was afraid of losing her. Ain't nothing worse than a nigga afraid of losing a bitch. You have to train yourself not to be afraid if that bitch leave you. If the bitch gonna leave, she gonna leave anyway. This is the best advice I can ever give you. If that bitch gonna leave, she gonna leave anyway. You understand what I'm saying? And know when a bitch is borrowed, and know when a bitch is bought, and know when a bitch is yours. I'm gonna say it one more time for you. Know when a bitch is borrowed, know when a bitch is bought, and know when the difference between if a bitch is for you. That's gonna go over a lot of motherfuckers' heads, but I'm trying to tell you. You understand what I'm saying? A bitch that's borrowed, meaning that everybody, it's just your turn. A bitch that's bought, meaning exactly that. As long as your money is right, as long as you're paying for them bills or whatever, some of the bitches will even tell you into your face before you even get with them. That's why some of these niggas, they get these bitches pregnant. I don't even feel sorry for them. Like, well, nigga, she told you. I heard her. You just didn't hear. If Davin gave a fuck about a bitch, I always be broke. You gotta train your mind not to give a fuck about a bitch unless a bitch is worth giving a fuck about. You understand what I'm saying? Because that bitch is either bought, barred, or yours. One of the three. You can't have all three wrapped into one. She either bought, borrowed, or she yours for real. That's how I look at it. All women. Some dudes don't even mind, but myself, yeah, fuck that shit. I mind. I mind. I can't sleep in the bed with a bitch that don't like me. I didn't share the bed with a couple bras that don't like me probably in my lifetime. I'm pretty sure of it. You know what I'm saying? And so a bitch will lay there with you for a couple for the duration of the time just because she know your check coming in 2 weeks. You understand what I'm saying? So I mean that's how hoes do. And so not women hoes. You heard me? Hoes. All right? Hoes. That's what they do. Hoe make a life like that. You ain't know that whole life? Oh, whole life is very profitable nowadays. Basically, you just act like you don't bust down, but you really bust down. And then you tell stories of how you don't bust down. Suits that be coming up right now. I think these lawsuits are really this for some of these girls, an attempt to like, how can I say it? Like play themselves off in this public image that there's something different than what they fucking are. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these girls is whores, man. You got a fucking OnlyFans page, you're a whore. I'm sorry. Like there's no individual being, well, she's making the money. Fuck that. If he was stealing from the store and it was a guy, he'd be a fucking criminal, right? He'd be a thief, right? If he was stealing from the store, okay, this bitch is charging $4.99 a month to see her butt naked, and the top, see some of these bitches ain't even making $400. So that means they don't want to see that pussy. Is that fair? If you only making under $400 a month and you taking your clothes off and you don't want me to call you a fucking whore and you charging $4.99 a month, bitch, you done lost your motherfucking mind. Can't no bitch come to me and tell me, hey, I used to do only hey, well, we used to talk. Some niggas be like, I don't care. That be the nigga right there. That nigga right there, he gonna be like this in court. Yo, your honor, we can't do nothing but altering these child support payments, your honor. I can't afford 144,000 a month, your honor. God damn it. The fuck you trying to do to me out here, your honor? I had it all. That nigga wanna cover me. I had it all. And this bitch came and took all of it. Trying to tell you, y'all better be careful when y'all messing with these whores out here, man. These ain't good women like your aunts and your, you know what I'm saying, and all that shit. These bitches out here now is barracudas, and they will take you down. You are game. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what I want to put into y'all ear right now. A lot of y'all are out here dating these bad hair weave technicians and fake lash wearing, looking like a fucking butterfly about to take off. You know what I'm saying? From Mothra versus Godzilla. A lot of y'all want to bar these, butterface looking bitches. That's what we would have called them. A lot of y'all niggas just running around what we used to call butterface bitches. Everything look good on a butterface. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't see some butterface pass downs. You understand what I'm saying? Being like, she was a butterface over there, and now she over here butterfacing. Y'all ain't never seen some of these butterface bitches they be calling models. Oh, fuck no. Butterface, she's got that butterface. Butters. Hey, Butters. That's what I'm a song called Ugly Bitches Come to My Child. Hey, Butters. That shit's hilarious. Anytime a busted chick coming to the hey, Butters. That just made me chuckle. I drink. Homely looking bitch. It always be the homely looking one. Like this bitch that was arguing with me today. She was ugly as fuck. Yo, the bitch had a full fupa, but her fupa was crazy looking because I didn't see it at first. Let me tell you what happened. I was at the counter, right? I went and got some Uber. I ordered Uber Eats. So I did the pickup shit because I was around in the area. And so I should have known that joint over there always got an issue over there. Either the staff trying to be real cute, the bitches in there trying like I don't listen. I'm not coming to get my food for you to be cute with me, bitch. I don't know you. I don't think you cute. It always be these bitches that be thinking they cute because niggas be sitting around their job talking, oh God, that's Neo Santi, or oh God, that's Krishan. She's so pretty. I don't think you pretty, bitch. And I don't think a lot of these chicks that be thinking they're pretty or not. You're not. I saw a chick in the store today. This bitch literally had like you see the BBLs. I just passed in the store. I wasn't in the store. I was passing the store, like corner store, and I could see that the chick had the BBL like serious, and it just didn't look right. And then I started looking at her a little bit more, and I said, "Well, damn, she looked like a bitch like this, like coming to the stage, peaches." And, and the bitch wasn't even dressed like a stripper. It was just her demeanor said stripper. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Her demeanor said OnlyFans girl. Her demeanor said you got an account and attached to that account is a link to get to your OnlyFans, your mini vids, your fucking private videos you make for motherfuckers. Request a private video for $152 where you sell your dirty underwear. You nasty bitch. These bitches be out here selling farts and jars. I swear. Y'all think I'm lying. These bitches is out here farting in jars and selling them and ship them out to you. Y'all think I'm lying? Go look that shit up right now. I swear to God. These bitches is farting in jars and selling them, son. For real. They farting in jars and selling them. Spread the word. Who invented this hustle? I don't know. Gas is free. How you charging for gas? Let's start there. Bitches is farting in jars and selling them, nigga. The game is fucked up out here. When we start selling farts in jars, my nigga. But we talk about Diddy, that's the shit that be killing me. These bitches be doing all this shit like listen what I'm saying. These bitches be doing all kinds of shit voluntarily, right? Like literally voluntarily. Like nobody's got a gun to your head telling you you must do OnlyFans. Nobody has a gun to your head and is telling you, yo, you must sell Vijay on minivids. Nobody is telling you, and a lot of these bitches, they don't be telling y'all this. Yeah, they strip, but the strip clubs is dead nowadays. They don't have that conversation with you. Go down to Atlanta right now and ask some hoes if they making any money. Go out to California right now and ask some hoes in the joint if they making money. Mm-hmm. It's always a potentiality. They never see the certainty in it. And that's what I said. If you looked at the certainty, you would see. The only thing you think is a couple of demographics look, and you will see quickly most of the bitches that do OnlyFans only make anywhere between $300 to $400 a month. Them pictures is forever though. Yeah, the clubs don't even have nobody. You better when we go out, like last night we went out, right? When we go out, we go to little small joints. Because the clubs are like, okay, for one, they trying to make up their money that they losing. So this nigga's trying to pay lease, he trying to pay insurance, he trying to pay the club personality, he trying to pay the club help, he trying to pay the kitchen, he trying to pay delivery people. There's always somebody to pay when you in the club business. You understand what I'm saying? My homegirl Samantha, she used to run a bar and they had a small little joint. All our fondest memories are in that bar. You know what I'm saying? If you know Sam Witcher, you know who I'm talking about, y'all. And great place, small place or whatever, but I used to see the hassle they would go into it. You understand what I'm saying? Owning a bar and a restaurant is two of the most tedious fucking businesses you could open. I watched my friend Sam for years flood out them drinks like it's nothing. Then you got to remember the drinks that the people want. Then you got to remember if they want a double or single. It's a very rapid job. You understand what I'm saying? Then there's the other aspect of it, which would be you got the restaurant business, and that's food preparation depending on what you're making. You know what I'm saying? Like, how long is it going to take for that to cook? 11 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. You know what I'm saying? What if I fall asleep because I'm tired? I got to have somebody as backup to watch the shit if I fall asleep. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you're always pressed with something. But the clubs are losing money because, and to be honest with you, this is what's happening in society. Y'all gonna see it in about 2 years, fellas. These chicks are gonna run back to y'all. The thing is, in bulk, the guys are not gonna want them back. They're not gonna embrace them, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because for the past 5 to 6 to 7 years, these girls have sat online and bashed these guys on a day-to-day basis. And I just lost a couple people when I said that. Well, go frolic with lesbianism. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, but I'm telling you, in about 2 to 3 years, these girls are going to start making an effort to kind of soften the blows that they put out, and they're going to do this in the intent because they're going to start to seeing that procreation numbers are going down. Oh yeah, must fuck. You don't fuck, there ain't no motherfucking. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no motherfucking society. So you're getting people, and it was just a what's the name the other day, and I think Rizza Islam, and I hope Corey showed up there today. They were going to be talking about it today about men having decreasing lowering sperm rates, and it's happening younger and younger and younger and younger and younger again. And most of us pretty much there's no like let me give you an example. There's no sexual energy for most women nowadays, unless you get a woman from the Caribbean. Most of the women that in the United States, even the Caribbean women that have been in the United States for a long time, they're boring, they're bland, and they're like the worst version of a prude you could possibly get. You understand what I'm saying? Like they're boring. Like seriously. Like I'm talking about all of them. If I take it to a bitch that was like from 10 years ago, she's gonna be more interesting than you. You understand what I'm saying? This is why a lot of men are opting to date older chicks, but there's nothing to come out of that. You dating a 50-year-old bitch her womb don't work. You understand what I'm saying? Like you gonna have some issues sooner or later. Yeah, she got a fat ass, she cute, but like I mean, when it come down to it, the plumbing is cut off. You see what I'm saying? Be respectfully. And so you fall into a situation there if you don't already have kids. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I don't know. 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 I'm just upset about a lot of things, man. I'm like, damn, Cricket man, you know what, man? You be with me a lot, man. If you still here, it's crazy as hell. Just because I'm not on camera, right? That's why a lot of people ain't in here. The clubs ain't got nobody, hardly. The clubs ain't got nobody. But it's just funny as hell, man. I hadn't said nothing about cash apps or nothing like that, right? And do you know I had motherfuckers over here talking about, hey, why is your cash app on the screen? And I'm just thinking to myself, I was like, that's some sicko shit, bro. It's talking about OG Patrice. Like, it be a whole bunch of shit going on out here, whatever, whatever. That's why I said what really need to happen, a nigga need to get dropped. Like after a nigga, like it's gotta be a popular nigga too. Like one of the niggas y'all all pay attention to. That nigga gotta get dropped. Like, you know what I'm saying? That'll end the whole shit. Soon as you see your favorite nigga get dropped, be like, oh shit, shit real out here. You know what I'm saying? Shit real out here. I got people trying to sabotage my channel, dog. That shit crazy, right? That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. Complaining about the white man, but trying to use the white man to tear down niggas. Yeah, use a fucking genius right there, boy. Everybody give Step and Fetch and a pat on the back. You know what I'm saying? You're doing a fine job, boy. Fine job. The tap dance for me a bit, will you? These niggas are crazy with it, Sean. Y'all do not know. You need money, bro. It's good. We send you $1 bill. Oh, God. Oh, shit. You can't even spell, you ignorant motherfucker. I told you, anytime somebody put that bro shit in there, they always get ready to say some dumb shit. The key. Anybody else in this motherfucking chat think this goofy motherfucking homosexual man is funny? Does anybody think 808 gas that this homosexual man is funny? Huh? Anybody think this homosexual man is funny? Anybody going once, going twice? Nobody thinks you're funny. You want to hear something funny? I'll give you something funny. Your ass been on here 5 years and you got 67 fucking subscribers. Now that's fucking funny. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Now that's funny. You've been on here 5 years, you got 67 subscribers. Write some laughing emojis about that, you fucking fuck. I bet your wife cheating on you right now, don't you? She don't love you. She don't love you. You understand what I'm saying? For real. You know you do know what she did, right? You know what she did, right? She went on down there, the choices behind your back. You better talk to that bitch. She went down there, the choices down by your back. Your views are higher tonight. Oh my God, guess what? I'm not fucking competing against you, nigga. What you mean your views are higher than me? He got 67 subscribers. I got over 30. And he talking about his views is higher than mine. This is how delusional these niggas are. They'll start lying to you in a minute. You got 67 subscribers, but your views are more than mine. Really? What you mean on this live? On this live right here? This what you mean? Damn, first thing I heard live is your wife cheat on you, right? Oh shit, here come one of them other niggas in here. Brody, is you have emotion or not? Listen, let me tell you something, right? If something happens to you, it's not gonna be from my arm. You remember that part, you'll live a long time. Enjoy your afternoon. He said facts. He said, I get more views than you. Facts. Okay, man. You take your high school ass the fuck out of my chat. That high school nigga shit. I told you, they all argue the same. So you ever know say, I got more views than you. That goes to show you what the premise of their mind is. Views and cash apps. And who's getting cash apps and whatever. I told you these motherfuckers, they're fucking shit people, bro. Like, trust me. I don't fuck with them niggas. A Honduran woman told me that. I'm not gonna say who she was, but a Honduran woman told me that. She said, you need to leave those people alone. They don't like you. And I said, I kept saying, well, why? I wonder why they don't like me. She said, they don't like you because you're different than them. And they don't like anything that's different but looks like them. I said, you got a point there. Mm-hmm. Neek, they got your foot in the neck game on your neck. They got, listen, man, you can't do typos in here and then try to make the shit sound gangster, man. You know, I know I'm dealing with a street motherfucker. Because street motherfuckers always do. First of all, street motherfuckers can't spell. I'm not a street nigga, bro. I understand. But please realize this. When I was doing that shit, the same thing. This is ironic. The same shit way public. The guys that I got that I was with, I'm trying to protect them. The guys that I was with, literally, and I do mean this, literally were amongst the first people in the state to be brought up on RICO charges. And this was huge for us. And each and every last one of us, like we have guys that are down with us for real murders, like not like this. And I'm not just talking about it. Like people that know we know this. Like I got one friend of mine that's doing 30 fucking years. He's never coming home. You get me? I got another friend, Same thing. He killed for a bitch, and this is why I always talk about bitches all the time on here. Because one of my friends, he killed for a bitch, and now he's doing years. He might not be out for another, I don't know, maybe another 5. He'll be home or something like that. This guy's been down since 2004. It's almost 2025. You see what I'm saying? So when you talk to me about that gangster shit, I wasn't no street corner motherfucker. I did the business. We set up in houses, very wealthy houses, on the fucking reservation and every fucking where else. You understand what I'm saying? And I will not be told to. I've never been no low budget motherfucker. You do my track record, there's no way you could just do in a time machine to change my life. Nigga, I was working for multi-millionaires by the time I was 21 with Bad Boy Entertainment, nigga. What are we talking about? You understand what I'm saying? So I hate when people go back and forth and they want to do all these key. I don't talk like that. So when you try to talk to me like that and you think that like my mentality is equated to yours or whatever, what you're gonna quickly find out is it's not. I'm nothing like you. I might sound like you a little bit. I might even speak like you a little bit, but I'm not like you. And I know I'm not like you, and I'm cool with that. I like being unique. I like being who I am. But what I don't like is I don't like when people, well, you get a group of people that always want to run around and be the first ones, especially the bitches, always screaming that they victims or whatever. But at the same time, always going out ready to victimize someone else. That's what I don't like. Like a lot of these bitches, they'll be sitting around, oh my God, that's racist when he said that's sexist. And then these bitches will be on there cheering for whatever man's downfall's turn it is this week. They even go as far as to lie on you. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. That's why I'm staying away from it. Like this shit with Puff coming up, this will be the only black shit really, and except for some uploads, like the only black shit that I'm staying away from that shit. Like you cannot help those folks, bro. And the more you stand on it and just stay away from it, like listen to the one in the chat room right now. He keep writing the same thing over and over and over. He ain't gonna donate a dime. He ain't got no money to donate. That's what he does. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. They want to harass people that look like them, but they don't want to do shit. You understand what I'm saying? For each other. So that's why I'll be like, yo, nah, I'm cool, man. I'm cool. I'm cool. You go ahead and keep that. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and keep that. All that nothing. Now, what he'll do is he'll go over to somebody's podcast later on tonight. He'll hear him talk just like in this octave right here. Yeah, that's right, child. They terrible, child. That's how they talk in them chat rooms to get the donation. This is what black people donate to. I swear to God to you. Child. Yeah, that's right. Replay the video one more time. Replay the video one more time. Hold on, I'm gonna replay this part of the video. Hold on, let me replay this video. Matter of fact, let me replay this video for y'all. And these motherfuckers will see up there and donate to the motherfucker's material that they reviewing, but won't donate to the motherfucker whose material they reviewing. They'll donate to the motherfucker replaying the person that's talking's material. Oh man, this is about back. I said, man, if y'all don't get me back, it's like some hillbilly shit. It's like some hillbilly shit. You see what I'm saying, Cricket Man? Like they're literally paying niggas to replay videos, and nobody is caught on to this. They've been doing the same thing for about 7, 8 years now. Replaying videos. Replaying videos will get you money. I don't replay videos over here. I just go off the cuff. Sometimes I get on this motherfucker and I just start freestyling. Yeah, they're like inbred hillbillies. Like I've never in my life imagined that you would have people that would go around online and be acting like some behavior society, like literally go around telling people, yo, you can't say this. I had a nigga come in here tell me you can't have your cash app on the screen like that. I was like, what? What the fuck did you say to me? And it's all in the attempt because they don't want a man of color to make any money on here. That's the way they keep you in poverty. They make sure you don't make any money. See what I'm saying? Yeah, that's crazy to me. So you want these are niggas that want other niggas in poverty. That crazy? Y'all need to check this as niggas that want other niggas in poverty. So if you wonder what I had to say about Misa Hylton and Mary J. Blige, let me circle back around to that again. The reason I was upset and I made this live in the first place, and I was talking about how you can't trust niggas because they always got some ready lies to cook up and brew out. And so I caught 3 of them from a particular podcast. I'm not gonna say this fucking goofy bitch's name. This bitch is that's probably like a lot of these hoes out here. They got mental issues, bro. That bitch need to be locked up somewhere, in my personal opinion. She need to really be evaluated. That bitch looks crazy. Like, the more I watch on camera, I was like, what is wrong with this bitch's eyes? Like, the bitch looks like her eyes look crazy. Like she just ready to tick, 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 tick. Like, get ready to tick off or some shit like that. That bitch is crazy, bro. And I will stand by that. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't know who I'm talking about, you don't know. You understand what I'm saying? Who you talking about? One, two, or three. Or three. Most of these bitches online and these fucking subscribers is mentally ill. Do you notice the shit that these motherfuckers write in my chat room? Do you notice the shit that they write in there? Between the like, listen, I have friends in the LBGTQ community. You understand what I'm saying? I would shake their hands in front of y'all and acknowledge them for the people they are. You know why? Because one thing I can say about the ones that I know, you understand what I'm saying? They seemingly go out of their way to keep it real. You understand what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about what you're talking about. That's another thing too. I hate people to come in here and want me to answer their questions and shit. Like, nah, bitch, I don't give a fuck about that. We're not talking about that. We're talking about wayward bitches right now. Stop trying to counter the conversation, ho. Anyway, like I was saying, man. Yeah, where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Excuse me, y'all. It's raining now. It's weird. Yeah, I tell anybody that say that said hi shit, I just block them. I don't like that. I don't know who started that shit. The said hi and the wave. I don't know. I find it corny. I don't like shit like that. Like, I hate when these people they get these little group thing going on or whatever they want to do a certain text or certain hashtag. I could get that. But when niggas put shit like that, said hi, I don't know. I feel like the FBI watching me or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like shit like that. Like, you go fuck on with that shit. I feel like the CIA watching me, nigga, write some shit like that. I tell you, but no, you good. It was somebody else. And somebody else wrote it in here, but I just nah, Cricket man, you good. Nah, I'm good with that. So that's what drew me to do this piece. So I had three things I wanted to bring up, and I brought up a little while ago, but I'll rehash them again. Number one, said vlogger, this female vlogger, if your name is Sean Diddy Coles, I'll give you a little hint. You know what I'm saying? That bitch went on there and it seems like Mary J. Blige was trying to start a record label, but you know, Mary's going broke, Puff's going broke, Misa's going broke. The only person that has money is me. One of them bitches. So this bitch went on, she said, it looked like Mary was trying to start a record company. Ooh, we got her now. I said, bitch, listen, Mary Bennett had her own record company. How do I know? Because we promoted one of her artists, her first artist, which was Star Shell. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we literally promote. I'm gonna chop it. I'm gonna find it. It's still on my page. You know, like when we was working that project. This is most of the last projects I worked on. That El DeBarge, and it was something that we did a setup for El DeBarge one of his live performances or whatever, and promoted some of his material because he was an Interscope artist at the time. The distributors that we had, we also promoted their artists too. So we've also worked with Nicki Minaj. We've also worked with Soldier Boy and a host of a lot of different others. That's why I be trying to tell y'all. There's a lot of people I know. I don't fuck with Soldier Boy like that. I don't even contact him. But some of my men's in them do. You know what I'm saying? But there's other rappers I do, and I'm not gonna tell you who they are because that's my secret arsenal. In fact, some of them y'all know and watch. Put it that way, and they be right in here. You'd be surprised when we over here. Be surprised. That's what's up. It comes up when you come into a stream. Try going to another person's stream. Really, bro. The set high thing is due to YouTube thing. It's in the chat. I bet people do it by accident. It's on a YouTube feature. Yeah, that shit annoying though. I got you to do. All right, I got you. So it's some YouTube shit they doing as a I told they doing a whole bunch of shit, but everything, but making sure we get more views. You know what I'm saying? They doing a whole bunch of everything except making sure we can see these trolls a little bit clearer. You understand what I'm saying? They doing everything beside protect the motherfuckers trying to come in here and financially damage me. You understand what I'm saying? These niggas don't have no love for nobody, bro. That's why I be trying to tell you. Yeah, you don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with that. All right, alrighty. I'm gonna get up on out of here. Let me just conclude this. Like I was saying about because yeah, I don't keep going or whatever. Listen, I could have Puff, President Trump, and somebody else, and these niggas will still find a reason not to donate to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I guess they feel like they're suffering me out, or I'm going to quit, or whatever. And that's why I say thank God for the white man on that aspect. Because if you had to depend on niggas depend on communism. So I mean, if you don't go with their communist views and shit like that, they're not gonna pick you. You see what I'm saying? Like you got to be a communist with us. I'm not a communist. I know about communism. My father comes from communism. So nah, you gonna miss me with that shit. I know a communist as soon as I see one. Because they got a certain brain pattern. The first thing they do is they're able to convince a whole bunch of other people that think in that same linear pattern to join forces with them and do all kinds of notorious, insidious fucking things on behalf of that fucking what's the name, that banner, that flag, that whatever. You know what I mean? Ideal set, whatever the fuck else it want to be. So if you're able to convince people with shit like that or whatever, I don't think you should really be able to, I don't know, step forth around kids or the crew or anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't like motherfuckers like that. You out here financially shaped. Like that's where bitches is at now. And it's men helping them. That's the sad thing about it. It's men helping them. Guys, make sure y'all hit the cash app up, $ STRINGERBELL80. We're gonna really need traveling course this week. We're gonna really need traveling course this week. We're gonna really need traveling course this week. So fuck all these niggas in here telling you don't donate, all that shit. We're not gonna be on sitting on the couch. We're not gonna be sitting in the bedroom. We're gonna be motherfucking moving and skating like we do. I'm gonna have to be there early this week. I need breakfast and lunch. So make sure y'all hit that cash app and I'm gonna bring y'all the motherfucker. What's the name y'all want? If y'all can't do that, then go donate to your favorite blogger, sitting up there replaying somebody's video, sitting up in their bedroom. All the things y'all choose to ignore, but know y'all see it. I don't respect no nigga that been, if out of a 365-day year, 345 days you've been filming in your fucking bedroom, I don't respect you. That's the new rules. You scared to come outside, nigga. You scared to come outside. A lot of these niggas, we don't talk about the elephant in the room. A lot of these pussy ass niggas scared to come outside. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. You wouldn't come to, like, bitches be like, bitches and niggas be, I live in Brooklyn. You wouldn't come over this side of Brooklyn, though. You ain't coming over East New York with that shit. I'm not talking about your East New York. I'm talking about my East New York. My East New York hit different, don't it? Because you see me over there. I know a bitch right now that seen me and know I be with the Goonies. Like, she could tell you. She can tell you because she know like that's funny shit. She know the Dominican niggas like you don't know them, but you know the motherfucking connection, and so that's why I be like, yo, that's why the bitch will like pick, but she pick from a distance or pick doing amenity. You understand what I'm saying? I'll smoke to that. Gotta find a new job. No, you good, man. I'm cricket man. Stop explaining. You good, man. You good. You good. You good. I don't trip with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about to all these other motherfuckers that's here that I'm about to block. Because one thing I don't tolerate on my channel is non-supportive motherfuckers. The reason I don't do it because I've had so many times where I would see somebody and they like this right here is just a freestyle show. I just wanted to have something up so I could give to y'all, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. I thought I'm gonna probably toss this shit. You know what I'm saying? I just have it to have it up. You know what I mean? This ain't nothing set in stone. I don't even know if I'm gonna do a set in stone live tonight. I'm probably gonna go to sleep. I ain't been to sleep yet. So I really don't be giving a fuck about that. I'm just gonna see how things go. You know what I'm saying? And I'll let y'all know from there, whatever. They're gonna automatically start hating on your boy this week. Trust me when I tell you this. You understand what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lot of things going on. They're gonna automatically start hating. They're gonna tell you even more so. Don't donate to him. Don't donate to him. I'll tell you this. Pay attention to what I'm doing and pay attention to the motherfucker in my chat room and what they doing. Yeah, man, I've been up since yesterday, nigga. And they be thinking I'm wild. I'll be like, yo, son, our jobs was the party. We used to be in the club tired. Like literally. Hey, what's going on, B? We used to be in the club tired. We used to get to our destinations tired, and we got to go to work right then and there. That's why I said, nigga can't tell me nothing about work. You ain't never did the type of work I did. The type of work that we did, it would the normal motherfucker, and I'll have to say you have to be, you can still do it now because I do it now, but it works out better if you're fairly young and you're used to, it's not sleep deprivation more so, but it's like, what's the name? Yeah, guys, give him free money, selfish people. Is that what I said, y'all? Did y'all hear me say that? Let me reiterate what I said once again, because we always got a nigga bitch to try to come up in here and try to articulate what you said. This is the way of nigga bitches. You understand what I'm saying? So nigga bitch. Let me prompt it to you, nigga bitch. We travel. We're not like you, nigga bitch, that you sit up in your motherfucking what's the name or whatever, whatever. And that's exactly what I'm explaining here. Nigga bitches, they sit around and basically what they do is they don't do nothing. They sit in their bedroom, blah 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 blah. Hit the cash app, y'all. Dollar sign blah 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 blah. Talking to yourself. I hear you. Yeah, I'm talking to myself. I hit all the likes too, man. I hit all the likes. You know, the people in the chat room right now, they ain't in here. I'm talking to myself. Yeah. Oh man, what a loser motherfucker. Hey, what's going on, teen? Ain't shit. So yeah, anyway, let me get this motherfucker loser out of here. He been here 7 years and 2 subscribers. Oh, we ain't talking to you. This is the most motherfucking what's the name you ever had. So what I wanted to talk about real quick, and I'll rebrand it to y'all again. You know what I'm saying? When somebody be in there talking about talking to yourself and all that, I told you that's all they get off of. They don't even care about the message they giving across. They care about views, likes, shares, and cash apps. That's all them niggas care about. I keep trying to tell y'all that. What's going on, UK? That's all these niggas care about. So as long as they getting that, that's what they love. They ain't got no integrity. They're not gonna tell you the truth. That's what I was trying to tell you today with this whole Mary J thing, and I always gotta come clean it up. Mary J. Blige already had her own record label before with her ex-husband Kendor. You understand what I'm saying? Vado and Misa have not been dating for years. They've been dating for like a year and a half, maybe tops. I wasn't even privy to it. I had to make sure I got the correct information. You understand what I'm saying? But she's been dating him for like a year and a half and some change. That's what everybody said that I know. And then two, excuse me, three, you know what I'm saying? What was the other one nigga said? Oh yeah, but they think about the Cash App thing or whatever. Don't y'all find it amazing that you keep getting a motherfucker to come in my chat room talking about Cash Apps, Cash Apps, Cash Apps. Make sure you don't get him a Cash App. Get him some free money. Da. Free money. Nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? We bust our ass on this shit. I travel to do my vlogs. Like literally travel to do my vlogs. You understand what I'm saying? I do not live in New York City. I live outside of New York City. So it requires money. You understand what I'm saying? You notice 4 motherfuckers jumped out of here because they jealous. That's how niggas do. So I travel for my vlogs, and we would do a lot more, but now it's summertime. So I'm gonna be here a little bit less with y'all as far as doing these lives. There's gonna be more uploads because I refuse to spend the rest of my summer just sitting up here on live and letting the summer go away. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to please a group of motherfuckers that are not gonna like you. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not gonna like what I say because they listen to bitches. And so bitches lead these men. I keep trying to tell y'all that bitches lead Black American culture. So don't ever try to get tight with one of them niggas because you're gonna find out no matter how tight they are, how super macho they act or whatever, at the end of the day, they're gonna take up for a bitch because that's all they know. Just like the mama. I don't know you. Don't ever tell somebody you love them and you don't know them. Everybody has a donation thing, but I told you those the people that's doing that, those are content creators. There's content creators that are doing that now. There's content creators that are going to people's chat rooms pretending that it's somebody else and they're just bulking down and telling people, don't donate to this person, don't support this person. And you know, like if that's it, for the people that fall for that, that's cool. But I know what I'm doing here. Like I said, these niggas don't even want me. They don't really want a nigga to film and hold shit down in its proper place this week or whatever. You know what's going down this week with Puff's trial getting ready to start off here. You know, nobody ever even asked me how I felt about it, what I think, or nothing like that. Yet and still, you got motherfuckers out here speaking for me that don't even know me. Yeah, like I love you in the live stream. I don't know. I'm about to block that weird ass nigga. Like I don't know who the fuck that is. I love you. That's why I said you should be weird, bro. It'd be weird. It'd be weird, bro. So we'll be on location. I'm gonna do a longer live tomorrow. We need some other pieces too, man. I need a travel light because I want to film at night. I think that'd be dope. Um, what else? I need some more charger packs. I need at least 3 more of those. That way I can charge in my phone and when I'm on the go so I can go live for y'all. Like I done seen a million times. If y'all wonder what I'm talking about, is these little brick packs you see me with or whatever. I could use like 3 or 4 of those. What else I need? I need another what's the name because the one I got don't work right. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this thing. They talking about collaborated, all this shit. I don't know. They can have that shit. It ain't cost that much. They can have that shit. I might send it back right now, but I need a new one. The one without the app. That's one. And what else I need? Money for food and travel. Ain't anybody asking for nothing too much, nigga. Like a good for the whole entire duration of me traveling, whatever. We looking at this. Bless your boy. Make sure your boy stay about like 175 a week. That's nothing. All them subscribers I got stay. Make sure your boy stay at 175 a week. I cover the rest. You know what I'm saying? But at least meet me at a third of my expenses. Like nigga don't even know. Nigga, even to eat McDonald's in New York is like 15 fucking dollars now. Have y'all noticed that? Fast food is expensive as fuck. Even if you try to go get something healthy, even if you order it off of Uber Eats, it's still expensive as fuck. So I'm just like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Can you see my face? Why? Because you think my face is black. You want to see my face? Go to one of my older videos. Go to one of my older videos. I'm always on camera. I'm not on camera right now. I can't be on camera. I don't feel like being on camera right now. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm frustrated. I gotta fight a uphill battle with fucking YouTube to get my fucking what's the names out. Then I gotta fight another back hurdle with niggas that this like they have like I've literally got people that have subscribed to my channel just so they can troll. You know what I'm saying? No, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? This nigga talking about some please and all this shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? He said, can I see your face, please? I was like, what the kind of weird ass motherfucker is this? I said, no, nigga, I'm not on camera. I know I look tired. That's why I'm not on camera. What kind of weird ass nigga? Please get on camera for please. Oh boy. Yeah, man, this ain't no T channel, bro. We just sit over here. We have conversations. We don't do no T channel, nothing like that. But I just debunked 3 parts right there when it comes to Mary J. Blige. Mary J. Blige is not broke. I don't know why a bitch would say something. Broke in comparison to who? You? What's the compare? What's the measuring stick? Mary J. Blige is broke because that's what the bitch said. She said Mary J. Blige is broke. Diddy's broke. This film on vlogger. Mary J. Blige is broke. Diddy's broke. Misa's broke. You know that little bitch that tell like this. If your name is Sean Diddy, call that bitch. I don't know what the fuck people see in that. That's why I said if you just pay attention to the people that follow these personalities, you see what type of personality they have. She said Mary J. Blige. My picture literally on the screen. That's what I'm saying. Like the shit is crazy to me. What the fuck did you put in my chat? What the fuck is that shit? Yeah, I'm about to block it. I don't like how you wrote that weird shit in here. You A lot of these girls out here try to sell to you that they're this little dainty flower, cool people, and they're so admired and there's so much integrity installed in them. And really, these girls are bitches, bro. Like bitches on here. It's some mean bitches on here. Y'all just have no idea. I'm talking about bitches that sit around all day long. They just cannot on how they're gonna get somebody, or how they're gonna get a vlogger, or how they're gonna stop you from making money. I had a whole conversation. Let me tell y'all something. I heard a whole conversation. I forgot about that shit. I heard a whole conversation of motherfuckers talking about it. I ain't gonna alert them either. So I'm gonna keep it low. But you know who you are. I heard, and it was funny because this is not even a big blogger. This is a vlogger. They're one of those bloggers that has to make a name or for their name or somebody else's name. You know what I'm saying? So she one of them type of vloggers. So this girl, she's actually a subscriber and then turned into a vlogger, which a lot of them are doing now. It's too many vloggers talking about the same shit. But anyway, this bitch, she went on the channel and started talking shit about me and made shit seem like it was different than what it was. And he's always asking for cash apps. And I don't know why he's asking for cash apps because he shouldn't be asking for cash apps. Because, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, this is a bitch sitting in her room. This is a bitch sitting in a room. And I'm thinking, I just left the fucking, I covered simultaneously the Luigi Mangione hearing and Diddy's hearing on the same day at the same time, live in person. And the black community says, no, that's not good enough for us. That's not good enough for us. No, what they were really saying, we're jealous as fuck of you right now. That's what they're saying. Y'all want to sit around try to buy for the attention of them people for fucking what? For what? It's worthless now. For what? For what? You see what their core belief system is. The core belief system is tearing you down. I had a mammy today yelling and screaming. This bitch didn't even know how crazy she looked. It was just simply getting food. She didn't know how crazy she looked. And everybody in there was laughing at her. She tried to do that whole sassy thing. And I don't know. I was like, you look like a fucking 12-year-old retard. Stomping off like, bitch, I'm not your boyfriend. Yeah. Coat and tail ride, motherfucker. Yeah, it is what it is, man. Like, so let their favorite personalities do what they want to do. A lot of bitches going to say, I don't like him. He's not fake. He's not fake nice. I like people that are fake nice. Like, hi everybody, how are you doing? How's everybody doing? Y'all couldn't stand me if I talk like that. How's everybody going? Where's everybody doing? Oh my God, yeah, like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I done lived in the suburbs damn near all my life. I can talk like that if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Like, put it this way. Nine times out of 10, if you came around here, no, son, you better watch your back because I look like I'm around here. You know what I'm saying? I look like I'm from around here. You know what I'm saying? When people want people to be fake, what? That's what they prefer. Like I've noticed a couple of things. Like if you talk fake, if you're very chastising on other people, like if you spend the bulk of your time online chastising other people, like you're part of this black behavior society, that's what I like to call it, because these are the people that are coming on your chat room and be like, don't curse. You can't ask for cash apps, Black Behavior Society. You know, it's a whole group of mammies on with a riding a broom. You know what I'm saying? A whole group of mammies riding a broom. And so these mammies, they come in riding on their broom or whatever. We'll stop him too. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much who these bitches are. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like a black behavior society. And so like they you know, so many people want to fit into that little society with them that they'll go on, they'll lie on you, they'll start shit, they'll start campaigns like I was talking about with OG Patrice earlier. They'll mention people's name to get a boost and a couple views, whatever, whatever, whatever. And I'm just to the point where it's not like I can't compete. I can compete all day, but it's just like getting better subscribers. Right now, what I'm getting the bulk of shitty subscribers who believe that, like, I don't know, man, like, you know what I'm saying? There shouldn't be no bread with this, and I don't need subscribers like that. I be honest with you, I'd rather you just fucking leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this doofy right here. Send me money, Candace. What do you do? What do you do, Candace? Besides sit your fat ass, I can already tell you fat. You know what I'm saying? Besides you being fat, Candace, what's wrong, Candace? Why you so mad, Candace? Huh? Oh, because you've been doing this 7 years, you only got one subscriber, huh? You loser, fat bitch. That's why you can't lose no weight now. Because every time you try something to start something, you give up, you fat, silly, fat bitch. You always been a fat I can't stand a fat bitch and that to be sarcastic. You fat fuck. I hope you get hit by a car, bitch. Just for writing that dumb shit. See what I mean? They try to come in. It's always a bitch too. Y'all notice there's always a bitch coming in here. Talking, you can't get any cash. How come you don't go on your favorite podcast and shit? Yeah, listen. Some of these people, their favorite podcasts will be on there for fucking 3 full long hours. They be talking about, yo, check the mod. The mod's got the fucking Cash App link. Check this one. Can you please put up? They don't say nothing to these people. Nothing. You know why? Because they ain't got no real information. That's why. Bitch went on and called me he's a Diddy loyalist. I couldn't believe the bitch said shit like that. She's a Diddy loyalist. They try to quasi sound like white women, and white women don't sound like them. So they really come off sounding like some. And Latin women do the same thing. They come on trying to sound like white women. I'm like, bitch, I grew up around white women. I know what the fuck a white woman sound like. I done fuck white women before. I know what a white woman sounded. You are not a white woman. You have brown genitalia. You have brown eyes, and you have black hair. I don't give a fuck how much you dye your hair, bitch. You're a minority. You understand what I'm saying? I know white people when I see them. White folks is Anglo-Saxon. They got blonde hair and blue fucking eyes. Do some Latinos have blonde hair and blue eyes? Yes. But at the end of it, it's still the same thing. The bulk of the population is Indian, black, and then a little schmidge in the motherfucking Spaniard. Yeah, fuck Candace, broke bitch. There's always a fat broke bitch too. That's what I don't like. I don't like fat broke bitches. Tina, I'm gonna have to shut this old pony down here. Cause this shit on not even on this channel, this on this app is just fucking crazy. Like they keep changing the algorithm. We did nothing but strangers. I think really what they want you to do is depend on them and their AdSense. That's why they keep sending you strangers. And it's like it's getting boring. Like I made on my AdSense this month, I think it was like $73 for the whole month. $73. All them fucking videos I put up went up 73 fucking dollars. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, man, like they don't want you to make money. They want you to keep working for them, keep pushing out videos or whatever, whatever, and they stall your growth at the same time. That's what this app does, in my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as you get it up or whatever, whatever, they want you to work double as hard, even if you have the same title and the same info. I can keep going into it. They want you to work double as hard to get them same numbers that you got, just like that. Nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not no machine. And this is how they lead you into being part of the matrix here, which exists. Excuse me, which exists here on this app. And I don't like that shit. So I'm like, we gotta find a different app that has a little bit more to offer. I think I did. Um, and I've been utilizing that. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like it's a lack of people that are with the trolling thing. You know what I'm saying? I might even go to this other spot that nobody would think I would ever be at. I might go over there too. You know what I'm saying? Bounce it, baby boy. Yo, you a dude writing some shit like that? Nigga, what are you talking about? Bounce it, baby boy. I'm not your baby boy, nigga. And if you ever come in my chat room again writing some homoerotic shit like that, I'm gonna find you, your fucking mother, your fucking kids, and we're gonna have a birthday party for them. All right? All right? We can spin your kid around in a fucking chair. See, I'm trying to be a good guy here. I'm trying to be a good guy. Trying to be a good guy. Yeah, they're all like that. I'm trying to tell you, it's like 15 or 20 of them. These people are mentally ill. Yeah, they trust me. They're mentally ill. This is why I keep trying to tell you. Like as soon as I said what I said, you notice I got a goofy motherfucker writing some comment like that. This app sucks. It sucks, bro. It sucks. It's geared towards nothing more than it seems like to me a trolling campaign and a way of like, for example, if you took this app away tomorrow, right? Half of these motherfuckers wouldn't exist anymore. Half of these motherfuckers wouldn't exist anymore. You understand what I'm saying? Half of these motherfuckers, when it's like, off the internet, most of these people don't exist. Now, other people want to not acknowledge that, but I know how to acknowledge. You know how I know? Because when I get off this app, I'm still Davin Lewis, formerly of Bad Boy Entertainment. You understand what I'm saying? When this trial come up, I'll be addressed as Davin Lewis, formerly of Bad Boy Entertainment. What you gonna be, huh? Such and such, formerly of YouTube. Such and such, formerly of YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? Season 4. Nah, I don't like season 4. It doesn't mean what you think it means, my friend. You digging a little too deep. Don't try to pick my mind. You can't pick my mind. I will take you on a whole fucking ride. Trust me. I take people on rides all the time because I have to admit a lot of things from my conversations. A lot of things. That's why sometimes y'all hear me talk about something and I segue out of and go to something else or whatever the case may be. I do that because the pure simple fact I don't talk to strangers, especially when a nigga say bro. I don't trust no nigga to say bro. So I know you ain't been here before because niggas have been here before. They know not to say that bro shit to me. I'm not your bro. Okay, bro. We're not surfboarding, okay, bro. Right, it's totally rad, man. You know what I'm saying, bro? Any nigga that talk about shit like that, and he was, what are you talking about, sir? I'm just an innocent victim, sir. I don't bother anybody. Get the fuck out of here. That's some fag looking for attention. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean a shot at the LBGT either. That's a punk looking for attention. You have niggas online that be looking for other. I be trying to tell y'all, I be having men that want my attention. I'm like, why does a fucking dudes in 2025 want other men's attention? Y'all need to start asking these questions. Why do men want the attention of other men? And it's a specific type of man too. I always find like I'll have Latin men, especially Latin men. Latin men are corny as fuck. Not all of them, but a lot of Latin dudes are corny as fuck. Like you dress like a black dude, you try to talk like a black dude. A lot of them, and then at the same time, you don't have the same swag as a black dude. And then you convince the bitches that you're dating to let you move in with them and then pretend like you're a man. Listen, I swear to God, too, like 70% of Latino dudes, they live with a bitch. On my word, 70% of Latino dudes live with a bitch. On my word, on everything I love. 70%, if you Latino, chap in right now. 70%, if not 60% of Latino dudes live with a bitch. And usually she in control of everything. Yeah, that shit crazy to me too. Surfer lingo. Hey, bro, you bro. I was just trying to be all stoked, bro. That's it, man. I was totally stoked by you. I'm like, motherfucker, if you don't get, nigga, I live in and they be thinking you live in the middle of the ghetto or something. I'm like, bitch, I live in the complement of the motherfucking suburbs. What the fuck is you talking about? This is a perception that these people have. So they have a perception. That's why they would come in and say some shit like that. And I'm like, nigga, I'm not your bro. I'm not your friend. I don't fucking know you. I'm saying, and then they forget the fact I live in a New York City tri-state area, nigga. I don't fucking know you. You'll probably walk away with one of your leg before a hug from me. You understand what I'm saying? Like for real, I don't fucking need to be, I don't like these fake friendships that people be having online and shit. That's another reason I steered away from that because a lot of people be having these fake friendships, these fake, and all of it. You could just tell by the look on someone's face. Bitch, if I could get you, I get you. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? A lot of them look at it, bitch, if I could get you, I get you. And they don't mean what they saying. You know what I'm saying? So like they'll have a motherfucker winging up under them or whatever. They'd be like, blah, 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 right? And then the whole time they talking about this podcaster, that podcaster, that podcaster. But them two was beefing. Them two will come together outside of their beef, or if they previously beefed, to go out to said podcaster that both of them don't like. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't fuck with no community like that. That's when I hear O'Shea Duke Jackson over there. It's a great community. Shut your puss ass up. Now I don't dislike them, but shut your pussy ass up. It's a great community. And the only thing you have to do is you just have to Take your resource. We take our resources. We can do it. And we can do it. Sound like Barack Obama over that motherfucker. We can do it. We can do it. Can we do it, O'Shea Duke Jackson? We can do it. You still in the wilderness of Africa. I don't even believe that nigga in Africa sometimes. He might be. I don't know. Jury's out on that. I'm like, nigga, how come you don't walk around in Africa then? If you live in Africa, I'll be walking around. Show us some lions and shit, nigga. Know what I'm saying? My name ain't your nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Your mother's a drop dead fucking slut whore. All right. Anytime you come in my chat room, I don't give a fuck what fucking nationality you are. And you started out with nigga, you get no respect here. Your mother's a fucking whore. Your grandmother was a fucking whore. Your great grandmother had her own brothel and she participated. I don't do that shit. Don't come over here with that shit. You'll get the same treatment as that cocksucker. Yeah, right. Exactly. Always be these motherfuckers sleeping on some bitch's sofa. You know what I'm saying? Up in my chat room. Shit is appalling. Listen there, man. If you ain't on your bitch's lease, don't come in my chat room. That's all I'm saying. If you ain't on a lease where you stay at currently, don't come in my motherfucking chat room. Fair? If you a bitch that's online every day talking shit about everybody, but you stay at your mama house, don't come in my motherfucking chat room. You understand what I'm saying? If you a bitch right now that got 3 to 4 illegitimate kids by 3 to 4 different men, and Maury said, I retire, so you can't pick up Maury and have him do the test, stay the fuck out of my chat. If you a hoe right now that's talking about morals and shit online, yet and still your son is sitting in the motherfucking front living room, got a fucking ankle monitor put there by probation on his leg, shut the fuck up. Don't talk to me in my chat. Chat all this pretending shit and motherfuckers acting like everybody got it going on. Everybody got it going on, but the demographics show that everybody nationally, motherfucking, including white people and Latins, are poor right now. But you got it going on. You above everybody, right? Matter of fact, it's all good to the IRS come. It's all good to the IRS come. You sold all that big money shit online. Yeah, I've got it like that. Da, da, da. Some nigga wrote my channel. I've got a Mercedes. What do you have? I said, bitch, you don't see. I got pictures with me in Maybachs. Fucking what edition you want? What year? You understand what I'm saying? I've been in almost, 5 years of them? Like literally, I show it here on this Ferraris. This nigga came in my chat room and told that big ass motherfucking Bentley that Birdman had. He later gave that to DJ Khaled, and it's a white drop top. There's very few of them. White drop top Maybach. A Bentley and a Maybach is two different cars, and so a lot of people they get them confused. Bentley and Maybach is two different cars, very different upkeep on both of them. You're better off as far as upkeep with the Maybach. Believe it or not, Maybach, may I pronounce it that way. You're more better with the upkeep for that. You understand what I'm saying? Because Bentleys, a lot of people don't say it, they're not handcrafted. Maybachs are, and they still are. That's why they have so many few. Yeah, there's some machinery going in the process, but not much. The majority of it is mostly still hand tuned, like the great automobiles that have come out of that region before. So you're better off with a Maybach than you are actually with a Bentley. But some people they might disagree with me. Like another one I'll tell you not to get. Don't get a fucking Lamborghini. You get a fucking Lamborghini, the upkeep on them motherfuckers, it's always something breaking on them bitches. Go get the Bugatti. You're gonna spend exactly the goddamn amount of money anyway. You know what I'm saying? Just spend the extra 200,000 or 100,000 to get the Bugatti. Trust me on this one. You know what I'm saying? You go, or 1 million. Actually, how much does the Bugattis go for? I think they go for like 3.2 or something like that. Maybe 3.9, 2.8, something like that. You better off just getting that. Yeah, it's trash. I know what I'm talking about. Bentley is not a great car to have now because what they did was they started fucking mass producing them. And once you get a car, like those cars are not meant to be mass produced and heavy toll like that because the precision that goes into building them. So when you take away the service end of it or whatever, you try to, increase the speed time to build these cars or whatever, you're not gonna get the perfect vehicle you get. That's why they converted from using steel to motherfucking this Euroline plastic shit on cars because one, the U.S. stopped producing steel is number one. That was one of the things that got out of it. Two, it was more expensive. It became more expensive, not initially, but became more expensive. And still tried to still started trading higher. And so a lot of the manufacturers they didn't use steel anymore. It was just not cost effective anymore for them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's really that simple. They changed the whole fucking industry basically. You know what I mean? Where you got cars now that yeah, it'll cost $300,000, but it's got a pure polyurethane based fucking body or shell on it, which will crumble up like a fucking Coke can. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, you get hit with some shit. So yeah, be careful when you talk about luxury vehicles or whatever. And like over a Mercedes, I have a BMW. BMWs are way more reliable than Mercedes. Mercedes are reliable in accidents. Mercedes are reliable and depending on where you live at parts, you can get more parts readily for old or new Mercedes than you can for old BMW. Yes. But overall, longevity wise, the BMW gonna last you longer. The BMW gonna last you longer. There's BMWs that have been on the road since 1960 something. Some of them never had nothing but a change here and there, whatever. Ask people. You'll very rarely see a oh, and if that bitch is on the road, it's on the back of a truck. You understand what I'm saying? Mercedes that are like they got this one Mercedes Gulf Wing. That's the one you saw in Diamonds is Forever with Kanye, the one where he's in the Sierra Leone, they do the African thing or whatever. You see that Mercedes he get out, that's a 19, I think it's either 1961 or 62 Gulf Wing. They don't make those no more. They make replicas of it, but they don't make them like that with those type of suicide doors. That car as an auction, I think it's somewhere around worth 11 million, something like that. It's worth a lot of money. Yeah, the Gold Wing, G Wing. That's why I call it G Wing. Oh, BMW makes more than decent cars. BMW makes some fast fucking cars. For real. That's the real BMWs are really a leisure sports car. That's the best way I can put it. You know what I'm saying? It's basically a leisure sports car. And they're meant to be fast. They've always meant to be fast. Same thing with Volkswagen. All this talk about Hitler and all that, the national car for the National Socialist Party was the Volkswagen. Did you guys know that? Go and look at some pictures of Hitler. You'll see Hitler in a Volkswagen. The same way he commandeered Adidas with Jesse Owens. He had a black man at the fucking Olympics, Jesse Owens, and he introduced him to his first pair of what was now his German soldier amongst two brothers who later went on to become the owners of Adidas, and the other one was the owners of Puma. And these two brothers beefed with each other to the day they died. They did not like each other because the one brother ended up going with the what's the name with the Führer, or you know what I'm talking about. But he ain't had no choice. What choice did he have? And they hated each other to the day they passed away. They didn't. One of them didn't even go to the brother's funeral. That's how bad it was. But yeah, Hitler used to ride in a Volkswagen. True story. A Volkswagen. A Volkswagen. German car. Volkswagen. A Volkswagen. I read that. Yeah. They literally did. They literally did. Volkswagen. 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 That's how you pronounce this shit. Volkswagen. 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 I had a German person teach me that. Oh, that shit is a fucking hell of a language to pronounce right there. That German shit. You know, Trump is German, don't you know? That's some hard shit to pronounce right there. Volkswagen. Volkswagen. I was, I had someone to help me say that shit so many times that I would not forget it. I was like, "How you say that shit?" Volkswagen, not Volkswagen. Volkswagen. As if you're go get the Volkswagen. Thank you very much. He said, "Good pronunciation." They think I'm dumb. I think that's what I do. I think it's because of the way I talk. Thank you very much, Cricket Man. I appreciate that. I think it's because of the way I talk. I talk very loosely, so people think I'm dumb, and it works to my advantage because I can see through a lot of things when people think I'm dumb. So I let them think I'm dumb sometimes or whatever, whatever. But I like if you pay attention, I keep the name String a Bell. That's why I said your man's earlier. He didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. I keep that name for a reason. I can't tell you what the reason is. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Avon though. You know what I mean? And the story don't end like them niggas ended on the screen. Nor did it even edge into that. Nah, I'm not no trading no backstab. That's not what that means at all. String a Bell and Avon, right? I need that. I read that a while back. Yeah, man, it's the truth. Yeah, they did. People, I just know there's a lot of things in my mind. I know, like tons of shit. I just don't share it here. It's not, you don't have an intelligent crowd here. You have a bunch of dummies. You don't see the people in my chat room sometimes. You know what I'm saying? They're not here to learn. They're here to bash. I've heard a fucking podcast start off one night like that. It was like, who are we gonna bash? I was like, God damn, word. So that's mean they do that to me too. Mhm. They do that to me too. We're gonna bash him tonight because we ain't got nothing better. And as soon as you start bashing him, I can't believe they did this to me. I can't believe they did this to me. That's all right. We're gonna read all your paperwork. Yeah, go ahead, bitch. I told you what the fuck I did. I ain't better about nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Matter of fact, when I do something to you, I'm gonna brag about that shit too. When I do something to you, I'm gonna brag about that shit too. Bitches don't be thinking I pull up. I pull up. Ain't that right? As Jaguar right, she'll tell you I pull up. Ice pulls up. Like for real. No, like a lot of these bloggers, they be like, nah, 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 nah. No, I pull up. I proved that. Bitch was saying some shit to me. We pulled up right in Baltimore. What's happening, bitch? What's happening? You said what? You know what I'm saying? For real, I'm dead serious. It's on the channel. It's on the channel. It's definitely on the channel. Just put my name in and put in Baltimore. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, we pulled up. Had to do dirty bitches with us and everything. For real. Like you think I'm joking? Nah, I ain't scared. Got pistol will travel. Hear me holler. I don't play that shit because people be on here talking reckless or whatever, whatever. Like the shorty was up in Canada, she was talking all that shit. I was like, bitch, you realize I'm only 4 hours away from you, right? Like I live right here in the Northeast. She live in Canada. So for me to get to where she at in Canada would probably take like 2.5 hours, but to get to the state just itself and get to Nova Scotia, it's not gonna take me more than 4 hours. The whole completion to get towards this person would take me 6.5, maybe 7 hours tops. I can catch a greyhound of that bitch and be comfortable as fuck and be there before the day turn. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just like, yo, this bitch ain't very small, but I was cool about it. I was being cool. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing. But please recognize a lot of these chicks, and I want to just emphasize that one more time before I go, be plotting all kinds of shit with these subscribers. They lie on people, like I told you, somebody was lying on Misa, lying on Mary J. Blige. They told my Mary J. Blige was probably trying to start a record label. The bitch had a record label. How do I know we promoted the artist from there? Star Shell. You understand what I'm saying? Then they say, Mary's going broke in comparison to who? You? Mary's still selling out arenas. Mary's still performing. But none of these dumb motherfuckers chose to look that, see that even up. Have you seen what Mary brought in last year for her concert revenue? Let's look at that real quick. Before I go, let's see what Mary J. motherfucking Blige brought in for her concert revenue last year, okay? Let's see what she drew in because Mary's in the pack of those what you call legend artists. Legend artists is different. Legend artists command more money. Like a good example of a legend artist is Madonna. Madonna can command that motherfuckers pay $1,200 a ticket and get it. You understand what I'm saying? So let's put in Mary J. Blige concert revenue. 2000, it'd be 2024. 2024. In one show, and this is just one show, this is the first thing to come up. The bitch sold out the Barclays, right? She sold out the Barclays and literally made off with $1.8 million at the Barclays off one show. 1.8 million. And niggas out here talking about she ain't got $5 million. Mary broke. The bitch made 1.5, $1.8 million off one concert just recently at the motherfucking Barclays down in Brooklyn. Huh? What are we talking about, bro? What's Mary J. Blige's net worth? And this is a guesstimate most of the time, but I'm just wondering. Mary J. Blige is worth only 20 million. She's only worth 20 million. But she definitely got, and that might be misspoken. You can't always go through these things. How much did she have to pay Kendall? She had to pay Kendall $30,000 a month. That still ain't a lot of money. Yeah, yeah. But she had one last year, and that's the only one that got listed right there. But I think she's worth more than $20 million. I might be wrong, but sometimes well, most of the time these numbers are skewed. Ain't no way Mary been working all these years and and she got a book out. She only worth 20 million. Fuck out of here. And she got investments now. I'd say she said 200 million. That makes sense. Only millions. I don't know the numbers she made, but I know it's more than what they probably say. Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like exactly, bro. It's more than most of these people have. I tell you, these people are like fucking childish, bro. Like I don't even know if I would well, I will be there regardless. So we'll cover some shit. And I don't know how I'm gonna do this week or whatever, whatever. But we gonna get down to it. We gonna get them to know. I ain't got supporters, so I gotta realize that. This is why I treat people like they ain't shit unless I talk to them or have interaction with them. Most of the people you see come in, I'll be like, bitch, what you telling me for? You can go and type something in my chat room, but you can't donate. Like, come on, nah, I don't work like that. I ain't your friend. You know what I'm saying? And I mean that shit. So I be meaning that shit. What the hell is that? You too, man. Appreciate you. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I got some what's the name coming through my shit. Can I ask a question? Why are you 14 weird motherfuckers is watching me? I got you, bro. Why you 14 weird motherfuckers is watching me? I got nothing to say. Uh, who sent you over here? That's what I want to know. Who sent you over here? Anybody sent you over here? Or you just found me randomly? Let me know. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't worried about them. We're gonna make it through this week though. I just gotta have faith, you know what I'm saying, in it. Or whatever, whatever. I got a feeling sooner or later here. I'm gonna go to sleep in a minute, y'all, because I'm tired. I got a feeling in a minute here, sooner or later. Hmm. We're gonna get some good people in here to donate, support the channel, and whatever, whatever. But if you hear me and you know me, I definitely need your support. I'm not talking about people I don't know. I'm talking about people I know in real life. If you hear me, I definitely want to make sure that I take part in this historical moment for those that don't want to be there. And I'm gonna say again, may show your motherfucking ass up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Stop all that Hollywood shit. Like you starting to act like niggas that you say you don't like. You on some real. You always been a Hollywood nigga, but you really acting Hollywood right now. He. Nigga, take your Hollywood boy bulk ass over there to that courthouse and set some precedents. You got to be the leader now. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of niggas don't know how to commandeer their way and take lead since Puff gone. Which also upsets me because I'm like, yo, where's the soldiers? Where's these niggas talking about bad boy for life? Niggas just like gone for life. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, 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 I can't go over there. Puff in trouble with Massa. I'm saying, y'all niggas is out here shucking and jucking and, oh, yuck, 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 he in trouble now. Lord have mercy. The white man that got him. The prosecutor said, and the prosecutor always right. That's what he said. That's what he said. That's how they talk. And they love that shit. It's definitely a lack of leaders. Even the leaders are caught up in some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Even the leaders get caught up in bullshit nowadays. So, and they don't leader the more. It would be five black niggas that come up here. Specifically, five black niggas that would come up here and they'd be like, don't let them go now. Nah, I know how to do them voices when I hear shit like that. This is my normal speaking voice, but I know when I hear shit like that. Lord, Lord, the Master Candy coming at you know they drinking the good stuff tonight. They go on down in the basement and get the barrel. Go on down and Josephine, you help her. Second the job. You already know what I'm talking about. Oh, yep. Or when they got, or Tina, when they got that demeanor switches when they go on somebody black's podcast versus somebody white's podcast, on the black podcast, and you know what, motherfucker? One mother thing, ain't nobody got time, no, look, boo, boo, ain't nobody got bitch clapping and shit, whatever. Then when she sit down on the white podcast, well, I think this is an extravagant opportunity for myself. And yes, we want to bask in media genius. And what we're going to do is we're going to blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? And then like they're a totally different other person on that one, whatever. This is why I curse in front of the cops. Have y'all not noticed that? This is why I flip out in front of the cops. Have y'all not noticed that? Did y'all not see me with the little boys the other day trying to protect them or whatever? I said, motherfucker, I'll crack your motherfucking head open. I looked at all the police around me because I knew it was a possibility they was coming to get me. I said, but I doubt it, you know what I'm saying? Because I got certain things in place that wouldn't happen. But just in case it did happen, you know what I'm saying? I said, motherfucker, we can go handcuff and motherfucking handcuff right here across the street. And you can explain to the judge why I explained to the judge, I cracked this motherfucker in the head because he's fucking with kids. And I got it on camera, Your Honor. I got that on video right here. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, man, like, niggas ain't really trying to protect no kids. You want to protect some kids? Get you a pistol and get a group of kids that need to be walked home from school in New York. You know what I'm saying? Or get you a couple dudes with some. The gangs ain't even doing what they supposed to be doing. The shit's supposed to be called community resistance and progress. Anybody get a word on that? Shit's supposed to be down move. Anybody get a word on that? And I mean that respectfully, nigga. I was there before y'all niggas even took y'all place in the New York City tri-state area. And I'm not talking about being a part of it. I'm talking about I saw how it came out the prisons and hit the New York streets. Before then, New York ain't had nothing but a bunch of cliques. That's it. You was in this clique, you was in that clique, you was in this clique or whatever. There were no gangs, there were no bloods. Only gangs we had were Latin gangs. Latin gangs are the oldest gangs in New York. That's what, like, I'm gonna give you some history. The Latin gangs, they're the longest time. When you talking about the Jerry Curls, when you talking about DDP, Dominicans with Pride, whether you talking about Honduras, I can't even say all those because some of the Honduran gangs you can't say like that. Like niggas will get at you just for saying the name because sometimes some like Latin gangs like are different because like they might not want you to know it. Like for example, that shit where what's the name with the niggas from Venezuela? That's different. Them niggas want you Twin de Agua. Them niggas want you to know who they are. But there's certain other niggas like they didn't don't want you to know who you are. Like for the longest time, MS-13 didn't want people to know who they were. The people involved would know. People from the town would know, but the world didn't know. That's why I was surprised when he got hit with them. Same thing with Trin Diagra. You know what I'm saying? The Venezuela gang. Nobody knew who they were except for the prisons in Venezuela. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Listen, when I did that shit, let me tell you what the cops did, Cricket Man. They didn't even look at me. They just looked at me real quick, turned their head. Now, that's what I be trying to tell y'all. Like, listen, man, like, it's not even the point of being confident. It's just you have to be familiarized with a certain octave in your voice. And many of y'all don't have it because you ain't reared from that. No disrespect, it's just the truth. And so what happens is when I get into conversations a lot of times, my voice translates in a way without even having to translate. So if you see me and how y'all would equate it to is standing on business, if I see four kids that's like between the ages of 10, 8, 11 years old, whatever, and they ain't doing nothing but riding a skateboard or something, and Dirty Mike and the boys, they want to go over there and fuck with them. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what was happening. The punk, well, I want y'all to pay special attention to the punk ass white man that was next to me that said absolutely nothing to motherfucking Dirty Mike and the boys. You understand what I'm saying? That was a real funny thing about it. I say, damn, you ain't even out here protecting the white children. You got niggas out here protecting the white children. The white children. Dirty Mike and the boys. That motherfucker looked like Joe Dirt. He was disgusting. Look, I was like, damn, I don't want to punch this motherfucker. This nigga might explode like the Great Pumpkin. He might explode into dust. Yeah, that nigga exploded to a big pile of mildew or some shit. Oh shit, this motherfucker might light up like the Great Pumpkin if I touch him. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. He still stink. Hit him again. He still stink. Hit him again. Small fungus, exactly. Motherfucker look disgusting. Like if y'all see him on camera, you'll know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna clip specifically that part. But if you want to know the video I'm talking about, just go back to the one where I'm talking about Luigi Mangione. That's it. It should be like 5 videos back. It was last Friday, Friday before last, actually. You know what I'm saying? So just go a couple videos back, you'll see it, but I'll clip it up. I want y'all to see that part, whatever, where that motherfucker took off. He was scared as hell. He didn't really want it. Because he was like, yeah, nah. He was talking shit as he was walking off. I started walking even more closer to him. He thought I was gonna stop. I was like, nah, nigga, I'm coming straight to you. Because you need your ass whooped for fucking with these 5 little kids. The kids sitting there riding a skateboard and shit. That's why I said, man, I don't be blaming the kids. I just don't like them little motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like them little motherfuckers. I'm gonna be honest with you. But other than that, you ain't gonna fuck with no kids in front of me either. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. Yeah, that was definitely an epic time for me. I like feeling like, yo, you know what I'm saying? That's what I would have did with my kid. That's how I felt. I was like, yo, if that was my kid, I would have did the same thing. I probably would have shot him. He wouldn't have made it across the street. Like, for real. He went pow, 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 pow. You know what I'm saying? I would have been licking at that nigga. For real. Fucking with my kid. You don't fuck with people's kids, man. You don't do that. Trying to scam and all that shit. You don't do that shit. That shit, that nigga turn up. You don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Be cautious when you fuck with people's kid. Now, your parent, I get with your parent in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are you teaching them? You know what I mean? That's who you really need to get at right there. That's why I tell y'all start being a little harder on these hoes, the single moms. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be real easy on these hoes. Like, nah, be hard on these bitches. Cause back in the day, grandma and all them, they used to be hard on them bitches. He was a running man. Exactly. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get up on off of here. Give me some sleep. I will talk to y'all sometime tomorrow. I just want to holler at y'all real quick. So let me come through there. Yeah, because I mean, most of these badass kids turn into badass men, and these bitches are out here dating them, and they never come to the contention of asking themselves the question: am I complaining about a bitch, or am I complaining about the bitch that a bitch raised? You understand? Thank you, Cricket Man. But they gotta ask that question: am I complaining about this dude, or am I complaining about the bitch that raised him? See what I'm saying? And that's a question that never get asked too much. Are you complaining about the dude, or you complaining about the bitch that raised him? Because they one and the same. Thank you, Cricket Man. He said it's a good way to word that. Because they one and the same. You see what I'm saying? They one and the same. A lot of times these raggedy hoes, these raggedy hoes don't teach these boys nothing. They can't teach them nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me put an example. First time that nigga after you done lost all control the first time that nigga find out his dick can get hard. I've been a boy. First time you find out your dick can get hard, it changed up the whole game. You think I'm lying? Any man know that what I'm talking about. The first time, let me tell you something. Let me make sure I don't sound crazy with people coming in here. The first time your dick get hard, a woman as your mama has lost all control. There's another force to take over after that. Fellas, who know what I'm talking about? It's the force of the potentiality against a vajay. Your whole world comes different with that first time you get that first bone. Oh, you mean this motherfucker can get litty up? What? I can sling cock out here. First time a boy find out he can motherfucker get up, the whole world changed. That bitch can't tell you nothing no more. Your directive used to be come in and hug mama and love mama. Hey mama. Now your directive is where these bitches at? I got to have mine. That's how I be. You know what I'm saying? That's how I be. What's going on, B? That's how I be right there. So we ain't, we ain't on no fake shit. A lot of times these bitches is raising these sorry ass niggas. I mean, as a parent, half of these niggas act like women. Y'all ain't never peeped that? And these niggas really act like women. Like I can't talk to half of these motherfuckers. I be trying to talk to some of them, and it's just like it sounds so like you can almost hear the crying in their voice. You ever talk to a motherfucker? They sound like they crying as they talk. I guess how some of these vloggers sound. They sound like they're crying. And I went through so much pain, and I can't believe they're all trying to destroy me. And I know I do my dirty, fucked up shit too. Like I flag people's channels. I go in with fake profiles and sabotage people. I know I do it too, but I can't believe they did it to me. I go cry to my audience and get some cash app, please. So that's what they're using. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shut up. Go fuck your mother, you fucking whore. And fuck you, Clarence. What kind of fucking name is Clarence any fucking way, you fucking stupid fuck? Huh? Don't nobody like you in your fucking house, do they? How many followers you got, you fat fuck? You sound like a fat fuck. Every dude named Clarence, that's too close to Cleveland. You from the Cleveland show? You sound like, I bet you look like a nigga that look like Cleveland, don't you? Don't you? You look just like Cleveland, don't you? It's the Cleveland show. I'm burning, bam, bam, bam. I'm down in Cleveland, Joe. We're getting thousand, yeah. You fat fuck. I bet you look just like Cleveland, don't you, motherfucker? You look just like Cleveland, don't? Welcome to my new show. This is the Cleveland show. And up in Hampton, you look just like Cleveland. Any nigga named Clarence ain't on shit. You know what I'm saying? I bet you get bent over, hit with a stick, don't you, nigga? Just for fun. Hmm. You got a girlfriend named Strap On Sally. She be plowing the fuck out your punk ass. You be like, ooh, ooh, Sally, no, ooh, ooh. Cleveland, the Cleveland show. Talking about his name's Clarence. You better not ever come up in this motherfucker trying to diss somebody talking about some what's the name. Bro probably got a joke. No, but I know you a fat nigga though. You sound like a fat nigga. Every time you type something, the breath come through. You ever see that shit with a nigga type? No, you gonna stay. We gonna joke the fuck out of you. You ever see the motherfucker type some shit and they go. You sound like a fat motherfucker. It's always fat niggas that come up here talking shit. Now you say hell no. Why you got your real picture in there? You either fat or you ugly. Which one is it? I can do. You can have one of them. You got both of them. You fat and ugly. Don't tell me you fat and ugly. Your parents just ain't giving shit, did they? I sound stupid. No, you sound like you getting fried right now. That's what it sound like. You sound stupid, nigga. Listen here. I can't talk to people that's unproductive. You've been here for 10 months and you got 3 subscribers. You ain't got no picture on your profile. You understand what I'm saying? And now you want us, motherfucker, if you want to see my face always up on camera, you bitch ass nigga. Just go to one of my old videos. Did you go check and see if I had old videos, you dumb fucking hoe? You know what, man? Get your dumb ass up out of here anyway. Come on, show your face. Shut up, Cleveland. Shut up, Cleveland. This is the Cleveland show. You go, yeah, I know you look like Cleveland. Something bad bodied about you. You got bad body tendencies. I hear it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we need to see your face, Cleveland. This is the Cleveland. I don't know you. You can write stupid in my chat room a million fucking times. It don't fucking matter. I don't live in that little feminine ass fucking world. Oh, there you go, bro. He says, bro. Anytime you say bro, you about to say some fuck shit. All right, Cleveland, we'll get you. This is the Cleveland show. I know. Dummy. I know who that was now. That was Jaguar. She say stupid shit like that. This is the Cleveland show. He probably like Cleveland. I mean, this is silly. It's stupid. Nigga, I don't give a fuck what you typing in the chat room, motherfucker. You about to be gone anyway. This is stupid. This is silly. Instead of tomorrow, I told you they be trying to run around like they decadent and shit now. Like there's a bunch of decadent YouTube subscribers now. This is not very educational, nigga. You are not the partition for education in this country or the aesthetic for intelligence. No, it's white people in this country. We follow behind a paradigm of what whites put out. So I refuse to sit back and follow what some niggas do, because niggas doing the same fucking things. So is Latin niggas, black niggas, Indian niggas. Every nigga in the world is following behind a fucking white pivot. And that white pivot is how society interchanges and how commerce works and how the GDPs of each country are measured and exist. So until some niggas get in charge of that shit, shut the fuck up about you and your ideas of what the therapy is. I'm not here to impress niggas. I don't give a fuck what niggas gotta say, nigga. I done stunted on niggas. I done did it. Like I'm good. You understand what I'm saying? I was doing that shit when I was 21, nigga. I done paid for niggas to all eat. I done paid for rooms. I done did all that shit. So for me, like, you not gonna impress me with, well, the rest of the nigger council thing, I don't give a fuck what they think. Tell them motherfuckers to find a bridge and hit fast forward, nigga. All of you to think like that. I don't give a fuck. Y'all niggas ain't doing nothing but symbolic shit. Talk, 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 talk. Like a nigga get online and be like, yeah, and this is why we filming. We've got to do this and right on, brother. And the blah, blah, blah. I said, niggas been doing that shit since like the 1950s. 1950s. Ain't nothing changed for you. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't nothing changed for you. Yeah, more niggas got rich. More niggas became billionaires, but overall, ain't nothing changed for you. You've been swimming the same shit. That. All niggas will turn around and be like, well, it ain't none of our business. We can't really do nothing about it. Say if a nigga said that, he would have never ran for president. I don't even like Barack Obama. See what I'm saying? Oye, ¿qué pasó contigo? Hoy. Oh, oi. That's, what is that? That's either German or Gaelic. Well, I agree with that. Well, this is the thing, Bob Smith. Some victims are really victimizers. How about that? I see a lot of people that that play victim here on this app in order to create cash apps and create even more drama. So then later on they can revisit that drama that they had in that live. Like they'll create new drama before they log off. So when they come back on, they'll have that drama to now deliver to the people. So what you have over and over and over again is these motherfuckers that are uniquely in a real sense in the real world. They've learned how to cleverly present to you bullshit jargon and make it appear like it's real. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. I'm never been really a fan of his. I mean, like, I like some of the shit he had to say, but it was once again, it was just words. Like I don't go off words. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I said like niggas be walking in my chats. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm like, no, nigga, I really do shit like that. So like make no mistake about it. I really get down like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna sit here and explain it to you even more, but it's like I'm not gonna sit here and like argue with niggas all day. Like, nigga, we doing something about this or what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody gotta go. You know what I mean? Cause like the way motherfuckers be talking on here, son, it's be crazy, especially the bitches. Especially the bitches. I'm like, some of these bitches need to be like something done to them, bro. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't draw the line. I don't draw the line anymore. I used to draw the line to be like, oh, that's a female. I don't draw the line anymore. Today I had a bitch jump up in my face. I was in a restaurant after I ordered my Uber Eats. I was trying to tell the story before and I cut it off. So I ordered my Uber Eats or whatever. I did pickup. So I went to go pick it up because I was in the vicinity where this place was. So that's why I ordered it. And so boom, I go to pick my shit up. I got a number. You got to show them on your phone, right? So I show the number. I try to show a number on the phone. She tells me, but really she ignores me. I give her one ignore. You can ignore me one time because I know how things get tight. Bitch, you ignore me the second time, you doing it on purpose. You know what I'm saying? So she did it a second time or whatever, whatever. This fat woman come in, and I swear to God, I ain't never seen somebody with a pot belly on the side of this shit. She had a side Dougie pot belly. Like the pot belly went to the side. I ain't never seen no shit like that. You ever seen some shit like that? Like the bitch looked like she had a fucking pebble shaped egg in her stomach that was fucking pushed over to the right a little bit too much. I've never seen somebody's pot belly start to develop on the right hand side. The bitch looked like she looked like what's that movie where the motherfucker had an extra human living on the side? And that's what the shit looked like. It looked like that little pot belly was actually an extra human or long lost twin or some shit like that. It was scary. Like the fucking twin would start talking to you, some shit like that. Yo, we getting Popeyes right now. You want some? I want some too. Like the second, you know what I'm saying? Like it's some crazy shit. The same presence in each dwells within billions and all up. Now I'm doing all that esoteric shit, man. All that esoteric shit. I don't be giving a fuck about that shit. I believe in God and I believe in something else that y'all don't understand. But other than that, nah, I don't do that, man. Shango Arishu. I don't do that shit, bro. Like that esoteric shit. I mean, that's cool. You know, the moon, the stars, and the quasars and all that shit. But I believe in the stars and the moon, all that, whatever has gotten lights and they man surround you, but I think they're heavily misinterpreted by many people, including the Gaelics. I mean, if you're talking about Stonehenge, if you're talking about what's it called, Masa Pi or something, I forgot what it's called, and several other star constellations around the world. Even the Taj Mahal has its renderings, and the Great Wall of China has its renderings and esotericalism and shit like that. So for me, esotericism is that how you pronounce the latter fashion of it? I think it's esotericism, but I just nah. I've never really been involved in esoteric thought. I think it's dangerous. How can you say you can believe without experience? How about that? That's a better question. He said, how can you say you don't believe without experience? I'll say, how can you say you do believe without experience as well? Is that fair? See how that work? You asking me, how do I not believe? Motherfucker, look here. Let me tell you something. I don't have to hit my fucking nail with a fucking hammer to know it hurt either. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no certainties. I don't need none of that. I don't need a fucking reality or pinch at it or dwell in reality by taking a nail and nailing it through my fucking big toe to know that's gonna be a lot of pain. You understand what I'm saying? I don't need to experience that by actually physically doing it. This go back to the mantra when niggas was talking about, okay, one person jumped off a bridge, you gonna do it too. See, my mom taught us this early. You see what I'm saying? Nah, I'm not following, but I've never been a follower, nigga. You got the wrong nigga if you're looking for a follower. Being smart, and listen, being judged by the measurements of you because I say I don't believe, you sound like a woke person and a liberal. I live in a very liberal state. So what liberals do is as soon as you don't agree with them, what they'll start doing is throwing insults. I didn't say you were stupid. I just said I don't agree with the whole liberal schmibral shit that you were pulling at me, talking about, yo, esoteric this, esoteric that. I just quite frankly showed you where I didn't position myself at. Now, since I didn't position myself where you wanted me to be, you understand what I'm saying, Bob? Bob turns around and starts throwing insults. Okay, Bob, so I owe you an insult too, right? Nah, Bob, we cool. You can take a whole cock and put it in your mouth now. Um, Bob's been here for 13 days and no subscribers, so Bob's got a fucking troll account. All right, Bob, bitch. Yeah, you don't tell me how the fuck to be. That's another thing too. He's probably part of the black. That's probably the Black Behavior Society. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk like that. You can't be. See, the key for the Black Behavior Society is this. They want, and this is pay attention to the communism in it. The Online Black Behavior Authority, and I like to call them AKA Mammy. That's the acronym, Mammy. So these mammy motherfucking types, men and women, they run around, and the white men too. They run around and they tell people what they can say and what they can't say. You be quiet now. It's Massa out here. You understand what I'm saying? Listen here now. You know, they all talk like that, talk real slow, whatever. Not all of them, but many of them. And I told you about it later. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I just can't. I can't do motherfuckers coming in here talking that esoteric shit and then turn around and throw an insult after that. Like, you're smart being smart in the ego trip, bitch. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. This is my personal choice. I don't. That's like telling somebody what. Like basically, he was telling me what to believe in. This is one time what Christians did with black people and Indian people and fucking Jewish people at one time and many other races. They go, this is going to be your God now. This is who you're going to pay attention to. You understand what I'm saying? And you're going to love it, even if the principles and the tenets in this go against everything that we're talking about and everything that's happening to you. You're going to pay attention to this. That's what a nigga do when they try to spring something on you. So that's why I always find like those people that's in that woke movement, those people that's in that whole Democratic Party shit, which is just basically even, it's a goddamn shame when you hear what's this guy's name? March with Martin Luther King. What's his name? Old man. I forgot what his name is. He cool as shit though. Always Bernie Sanders. It's weird when you hear Bernie Sanders say these things. You understand what I'm saying? He's scared as hell. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on one second. Okay. We got some guy here lying about donating. Now, I got him up out of here. Don't worry about it. He was in here talking about some, man, his areas again. Geez, these fellas stink and all this shit. Stupid white man. Yeah, we don't do that stupid white man shit up in here. Fucking mammies and yeah, we don't do stupid white man up in here. You can't be writing that shit in my chat. I saw him write like 3 or 4 times that fucking white people. I said, nah, nigga, we ain't talking about white people. We're not gonna be talking about white people or yeah, like and I'm not talking about like just because I ain't got no company. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no white girlfriend. But what I mean is like, I don't know, that shit just rubbed me the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? I don't like none of that racist shit. I don't give a fuck who it's towards. I don't like none of that racist shit. Like I call a motherfucker out specifically because I feel the way I feel. Like I call out a lot of African Americans all the time. Because I think it's time y'all need to wake up and start to reevaluate instead of this current cum that y'all going through where none of y'all even speak to each other. I can walk past. It's funny as hell. I had, and I swear my hand before God this happened. I never looked raggedy. You understand what I'm saying? But let me finish. Let me first. I walked past this black girl. She looks down at her phone on purpose to try to give me the imagery that I need to talk to her. Because she's the shit. She's it. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm like, first of all, you want all because, bitch, you don't even look like the type of chick I want to fuck. See, it's a big thing with me. I gotta want to fuck you. If I don't want to fuck you, like, it's really nothing there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna chase after you. These bitches think like they ain't even they singing R&B songs with nothing but hate filled in them, but want you to chase them like it's a 1995 song, like, oh girl, I know this true is true. You know what I'm saying? Like they want you to chase them like it's a Jodeci song or some shit like that. These bitches don't know how to flirt either. Like that's a funny thing about it. Like bitches flirt nowadays is looking at their cell phones as they walk past you or talking real loud on the cell phone. If you not noticing bitches don't know how to flirt, I had my little thing that I was hoping was gonna take off, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say her name or nothing. I ain't never said her name, but never little Dominican shorty I met or whatever. This is the other thing too. So I met this little Dominican shorty, right? I don't give a fuck if the bitch listening or not. So I met this little because the bitch disrespected me. Like, so I met this little Dominican bitch, right? And like she was cute, you know what I'm saying? She was a cutie. And like she was real cute. Like I'm dead serious, like stand out cute. I always find bad bitches. And so she's dark skinned, whatever, whatever. I'm thinking she can cool. She sat there with me for 2.5 hours just kicking it. Now most bitches they don't want to talk to you, they leaving in 30 seconds. This bitch stayed there from the time it was lighttime till it was dark, talking to me. You understand what I'm saying? I want y'all to keep that in motion. So I kept the bitch for 2 hours and some change. You know what I'm saying? But I know how New York niggas are. I know how New York bitches are. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to tell you, the bitch got on the train. She said, yeah, and people don't always keep in touch. It's just the vibe right now and all this shit. I said, oh, okay. This bitch set the plant for something. I don't know why she said that before she went to get on the train, but she said that for a reason. And automatically I started thinking, I said, I bet you this little cute bitch got a man at home. I guarantee you she do. And lo and behold, I was right. You know what I'm saying? So when I finally talked to her, this like a couple of days ago, like 2 days ago, I was like, yo, I'm gonna be down in the city, I'm coming through, blah, 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 blah. Bitch is like, yo, da, 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 da. Now this is Friday. I said to the woman, I said, yo, I'm in the shitty, da, 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 you wanna see me, blah, blah, blah. And I'm kind of busy right there. I got some plans this weekend. Still didn't tell me she had a boyfriend. So I was like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Now we revisit the story. The bitch gonna be like, I did tell you I had a boyfriend. I said, maybe I'm seeing, maybe a possibility, and I said that, that's how them bitches be doing. You know what I'm saying? We was talking for 2.5 hours. This was right after I finished the live for you guys at the courthouse. And I met her by there. I was just like, yo, she was cute as hell. She sprung by me. And as she not stopped and smoked her little closed cigarette, because I always get the same type of chicks. I always get chicks. If I get an Italian chick, she looks very Italian. Like if people know my ex looked like she should have been on a set of Mob Wives. I have another ex named Cincia. She actually spoke Italian. When I date a Latin woman is usually tall, skinny, and got long black hair. If I date what's the name? If I date a black girl, she's usually got some natural aesthetic to her. I mean, her hair is real. Her fucking, she'll wear a lot of makeup. You could wake up to see her. Like I always date the same type of bitch. I know I do. I've been dating the same type of bitch for almost 25 years. I don't know if it work against me or work for me, or these bitches just love me and hate me at the same time. But I always date the same type of bitch. So she was my type. I don't date dumb girls. I always date smart girls because I be doing a lot of shit that I require a smart bitch for, and I never date bitches that can't speak English. That's a big drawback. Because say this bitch got to call 911. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I don't date no bitch that can't. You don't have to speak English perfectly, but you got to speak some English. Yeah, it was all good, man. I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about that. She wrote the last message. If it was meant for us to see each other, we'll see each other. So I hit her a second time. I was like, yo, what are you doing this weekend or whatever, whatever. And what I liked about Shorty, this is the most ironic shit. And that's why I said, bitch, you might be just passing up your husband. Cause this nigga, like if your man was so great, you wouldn't be out here giving your phone number or your not your phone number, but your Instagram. That's another thing too. When a bitch give me her IG, I already know she fucking around. Anytime a bitch give you her IG instead of her phone number, and it's easy to give you, she don't want you to call at a certain time. Yeah, yeah. I no. See, Instagram is a good thing though. It's a revealer too, because on Instagram you can go over there and see if that bitch has seen that shit. That's why I keep my responses long. My first two responses are short, and then my third one and fourth one is usually long. After that, after I garner your attention. But at first, I reel you in with those two. Yeah, man, you gotta watch these hoes, bro. You gotta watch these hoes over here. So I ain't calling her a hoe. I don't think she a hoe, but well, kind of a hoe. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when you kind of put it in perspective, she kind of a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like you have some whole tendencies. Because if you got a boyfriend, you out here giving your information out to niggas, sit with niggas for 2.5 hours. But it's all good. I'm just saying I can never trust a bitch. I can never trust a bitch. Bitch, you out here giving your information out, letting niggas hold you for 2.5 hours, and you got duties to do. You should have been home fucking your boyfriend. You should have been on a train headed back to your boyfriend's house or whatever. That nigga lacking something. And I'm trying to tell you, in the words of hypergamy, these bitches will find the biggest fish in the sea and swim beside that fish because that fish will protect, feed, and need them. Hotel. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. It's my first relationship. I have a boyfriend. I'm like, you bitch, you was gonna sit there and waste my time. About if it was meant to be, it was meant to. I hope it ain't fucking meant to be, bitch. You're horrible. You hand me your phone number. You hand me your phone number when you have a boyfriend. Nah, bitch. I mean, we're not cool. We're not cool. And she said some shit at the end of the hey, trying to let me down easy or whatever. I'm like, seriously, baby, I'm not an ugly nigga. Like, I get bitches. Like, you act like it's over for me or some shit. Like, bitch, I get nigga, I get bitches. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure she get her niggas, but I can't fuck with her. I can't fuck with her. Nah. That was sad right there. I said, damn, this is your first impression. Yeah, let me down easy. Some bitches be doing that shit like in a condescending way. Like, I didn't. I said, bitch, you could have just told me right there, yo. I don't want you to have my shit. Don't give me your shit. And then like I already know something funny when you say, yo, I'll give you my IG. That is the most disrespectful shit ever to me. So I don't even like a bitch when she say that because I'm like, bitch, that's how you interact with all men. So that means like your IG is filled with men that equally want to fuck you, just like I want to fuck you right now. You know what I'm saying? So nah, I want side. I want to be on the roster. Yeah, I want to be on the roster. But yo, just check this out. This the eerie shit. The bitch's birthday is on the same day as mine. And we didn't get to that until the end of the conversation. The whole time I was sitting there with the bitch. I said, "When's your birthday?" She said, "I'm a Taurus." I said, "When's your birthday?" And she told me her birthday. I said, "Oh, get the fuck out of here! It's my birthday." She didn't believe me, and I showed her my what's the name. I don't do super chats. I don't do super chats. I don't do super chats, my friend, because on the super chats, they take 30% of that shit. I put up a post in my community section. You can go view it for yourself. And it's from YouTube themselves, and they'll show you what they do. So now I don't use that super chat shit. That means you give me $100, I'm only getting like fucking what? I think it's like $81 or some shit like that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, her birthday's the same day as mine. So if you like to donate, man, it's right there on the top of the screen. We could use it, man. We moving and shaking this week. If not, that's cool too. We don't ask people for too much. Yeah, we don't ask too much from the from I don't ask too much from the thank you very much. Yeah, I don't ask too much from the African American community. It don't work for me. So you know what I'm saying? They are no help to me. You know what I mean? But and it's a lot of hate to go along with that or whatever. But this girl, she was like dark skinned, so you know she was black too. She's like Amari La Negra. She was like that dark. She was like that. But I was just really let down with it. I was like, bitch, you just sat there wasting my time. This is an older bitch. This bitch 35 years old. Like, this ain't no young bitch. This is a 35-year-old woman. You know what I mean? So it's all good. But hell no, I wouldn't even consider that shit. I said, bitch, if you gotta realize when you meet a hoe, bro. I made that mistake before. I met a bitch and ended up falling in love with her, and she hadn't fully broken up with her boyfriend and her soul. You understand what I'm saying? And so what happened was this chick, she literally ended up being the worst thing for me because she was still in love with the ex nigga. I mean, it went as far as like we saw the nigga's family out and shit like that. She woke up speaking to the niggas. You want to give me some KFC money? That is hilarious, brother. That is hilarious. Evidently, you ain't got no what's the name though, do you? You don't have no card. Cause see, if you had a card, you just hit up the cash app. All the corny shit talking about you want to give me some KFC money and all that shit. Or whatever, whatever, whatever. Give it to your whore mother. How about that? Give it to your whore mother and take that drumstick and shove it down her fucking throat until that fucking chick ass fucking bitch fucking chokes on it. Fuck you, Larry. I always got a fucking comedian here. I want to give you some KFC money. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas just let these people come in here and talk like that. It should be crazy. Yeah, man, fuck that bitch though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, go on, nigga. I'd never contact that bitch. Any bitch sit up there and tell you, oh yeah, I got a boyfriend after the fact that she gave you the number, I already let you know how that bitch get down, nigga. You know what I'm saying? She gonna do the same goddamn thing to you. She gonna do the same goddamn thing to you. However you meet her is how you lose her. Yeah, they always do that shit. That's all I get. That's why I try to tell you they didn't change this shit up so badly. Like it's just pathetic, man. Like you don't get nothing in here but trolls. Um, I gotta definitely block a lot of these motherfuckers. I think I'm gonna spend like 2 or 3 hours with that tomorrow. The core people that are my supporters are not even showing up. It's just trolls or niggas that's trying to tell you how to think and shit. Like it's bunch of communists. I'm not with communists. You see what I mean? Like niggas will come in and tell you how to think. I want to send you some KFC money. Like that shit corny, bro. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna give me some sleep. I'm tired. And fucking with y'all ain't no come up. You know what I'm saying? Plus, that last comment right there was just a little too much for me. I will do. I don't think I did though, but I will do. I will do, man. I don't think I did, but yeah, I'm gonna get the fuck up off of here, man. I don't fuck with these folks. They got a whole bunch of weirdo niggas. They hoping I say something. I don't be saying nothing. That's what throw them off. So they be like, damn, I wasted that whole time. Nah, I just came here to kick it real quick. Sometimes I just come here to kick it, just talk a little bit, say what's on my mind. I'd be the fuck out. You know what I mean? This is one of them times. So you too, Cricket Man. I appreciate you, man, for always being 100. Rest of y'all niggas, fuck y'all. All right, Cricket Man, I told to you. Oh, and Tina Gray, not fuck you. Shout out to Tina Gray.